Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of the colors and the playing of our national anthem as we honor America and those who protect our freedom. The colors are being presented by the Catholic High School Marine Corps JROTC Color Guard. The national anthem will be played by the Catholic High School Band. After playing of the national anthem, please be the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. And we ask that you please remain standing until the colors have left the field. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Well, good evening, Rocket fans. Welcome to we are live at Memorial Stadium. Welcome to tonight's homecoming game between your Catholic High Rockets and the Jonesboro Cyclones. I am Jack Clark here with my class of 87 longtime friend Keith Calderera. Keith, homecoming, 5-0 Rockets, 1-4 Jonesboro. Tell me about the game.
Jack, good to be here. Big night. Big crowd out there in the park, starting to filter their way into the stadium.
Yeah, you went to the picnic earlier, right?
I snuck down there, saw my brother, saw some of our classmates, and yeah, there's a lot going on, but you can see the stands are starting to fill in a little bit. You mentioned 1-4 Jonesboro. Jack, this is the best 1-4 football team, definitely in the state of Arkansas and maybe in the South. So we've talked about this, and we absolutely need to be prepared for this football team. Jonesboro has played a tough schedule. They played Conway 5-0. They played Joe T 4-1. Then they followed that up with a team out of Mississippi that's a 7A team called DeSoto Central. They're 4-2 on the year. take a week off, and then they get the privilege of playing Benton.
Who's sitting at 4-1, I
at
see.
Benton, yeah. So then their last game last week was Sheridan, which they picked up their win. All of these games, Jack, high scoring, a lot of offense, not as much defense. So that's kind of the bright spot for the Rockets. You know, we pride ourselves for years. Your son played defense over these last couple of years, and we know we've got a great defensive team. So that's really where we stand out right now. The Rockets are holding our opponents, Jack, to 11.6 points a game. And the Rockets are scoring about 31 points a game. Jonesboro is scoring about 27 points a game, but they're giving up 34 points a game. So probably an advantage for the Rockets. I think you had mentioned Hootens this week.
Right. Got some love from them. They've predicted us to win. Of course, they predicted us to lose the last game.
Correct.
So who knows what's going to happen.
Who knows on all these things. What I do know, and I think you and I absolutely agree on, we know we've talked to the coaches. We know this is going to be a tough football game. Without a doubt, the biggest test the Rockets have had all season.
For sure. Looking at our opponent's record this season, Keith, not a lot of wins in there. Most of the, I'm looking at Texarkana, they're struggling. El Dorado's struggling. Nolan, have they won a game since we played them in Dallas? I mean, they're struggling. So, the Rockets took care of business. They won big. They did what you're supposed to do, but tonight's going to be a real big test for them. I know the coaches are taking it serious. We've talked to them. They're trying to tell the team, hey, this is a good team coming in here tonight.
Sure.
It's homecoming. It's the celebration of the 40-year anniversary of our first state championship.
Yeah. Huge
week at the school, too.
My gosh.
Let's talk about last night a little bit. What a fantastic night.
Well, I'm going to button up what you just talked about. The last point, talking about these two teams, the Rockets are their opponents. The Rockets' opponents are 4-22.
4 wins in there.
4 wins, 22 losses against the Rockets' opponents. We don't pick who we play. That's a schedule we were dealt. Jonesboro's opponents are 19-7. So, they've had a much tougher schedule.
We're going to know where we are after tonight.
It'll tell us a lot. So Catholic High. Well, first, there's so much going on at the school this week. Just in the last 7 days. Last Friday night, we're congratulating our tennis team for winning conference.
Right.
And then, what a great accomplishment. In the next 6 days, man, what all has gone on in sports, in the school, in our celebration.
Rocket Golf wins state championship.
Back up. They win conference first on Tuesday. Tuesday during the day, our golf team, led by senior Jackson Wolf, wins the 6A Central Conference. Jackson Wolf is the medalist. Then they got to turn right back around. They got to play the 6A State Championship. And, oh, my goodness, the Rockets, 3 Rockets finished in the top 3 players.
Nice.
There was a tie for second.
First, second, third right there.
There was a tie for second, so technically we finished in 4th. But, again, senior Jackson Wolf leads Catholic High to the 6A State Championship. So just an amazing deal. Jack Jennery and Reese Johnson were right up there in the mix. Our cross-country team had a big win at Bryant. Our tennis team, of course, last Friday. Just so much going on. Oh, and by the way, last night?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, I got my picture taken with somebody kind of famous there.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that was
well, to be fair, that somebody made his way to every single table in the entire alumni.
I got to give him credit for that. Arkansas Razorback head basketball coach John Calipari visited the Catholic High alumni meeting last night and spoke to an overflow record crowd. I've never seen that many.
You and I have gone to 20 of these.
Or more. Yeah, and I've never seen a crowd like that ever in all my years associated with the school. There was so much energy in there. Raised a bunch of money for the school, Keith. I was shocked when every few minutes that total would come on the board, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. And what an event, just full of love and history. And, Coach Calipari doesn't know the school. All he knew about the school was what Joe Klein told him and what he heard Steve Stracely and Father Fred.
Absolutely right.
And they just knocked it out of the park last night.
And credit to Coach Cal because, he is a devout Catholic.
Yeah.
And
Told us he goes to Mass every single day.
he does, except Wednesday, because in Bishop up in Northwest Arkansas, if you're listening, Coach Cal wants a Wednesday morning Mass.
He needs that Mass.
He does. And so we're going to do our best to get that handled. That said, you know, Coach Cal, because of his devotion to the Catholic faith, and Joe Klein, I think the line was when he called him, "Coach, do you believe in free speech?" And he says, "Yes." And he said, "Great, you're going to give a free speech at Catholic High." And trust me, you need to see
what
this
a great
place.
ambassador for the school too,
My
Joe
gosh.
Klein, having him available to us in times like this. Former assistant basketball coach. And,
Correct. Guy grows up in Missouri, but he's embraced our school. He has been just so wonderful to our school, and he becomes the conduit to bringing Joe down here. But, you know, back up a step. Ann Carter, God love that woman. She has done so much for this alumni dinner, along with Dawn Berry. You know,
That's where it all starts.
Those two women put this event together year in and year out. And we rarely have a speaker, rarely need a speaker. We fill that room with 800 graduates regardless. But then you bring in John Calipari, and of course it goes up to max capacity.
I'm pretty sure we were at the fire marshal maximum for the building last night. There were a lot of bodies in there.
I didn't see Matt Deshawn there, did you?
I did not see Matt Deshawn
Man,
there.
That's surprising. Thought he was a basketball fan. I guess I'll have to just
Not see Chris Walton there either.
yeah.
He's also a big
I'll
Razorback
have to
basketball
check their
fan.
allegiance to sports. But anyway, that said,
Well, hang on. We're once again carrying on our tradition of missing the coin toss, Keith. I couldn't do a Rocket football game. I wouldn't know what to do if I saw who won the toss.
we don't know anything about football, apparently. We're talking about basketball up here. We're talking about basketball.
This is always my favorite part of the night, Keith. Teams are getting fired up. Look at Peyton White down front. He's getting his team fired up. He's ready. They're going to run through the banner. This is good stuff here.
This is a big night. We've got our homecoming court, those young ladies over at Mount.
Yeah, be sure and tune in at halftime. We're going to have the big homecoming court ceremony.
We are. We've got some special guests coming up tonight. We've got the principal of the school coming up. So looking forward for Mr. Dempsey to come up and visit with us. We've got one of the key members of the '84 state championship team, a guy I was terrified of.
Drew May, the starting quarterback on the 1984 team, will be up here in the third quarter to join us. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
Here comes Jonesboro. They're going to spill onto the field. I'm looking across, Keith. They didn't bring too many fans. That's a 2-hour drive. Rockets have a nice group over there across from us. And hey, Keith, first time this has ever happened, Rocket fans, when you get a view of the field, we've got the Catholic High logo on the 50-yard line. How special is that, Keith?
Jack, we've been playing at War Memorial Stadium for the better part of 70 years.
I've
And
never seen that.
my father played here in the 50s. We didn't have this logo out on the field.
Well, thank you to the crew here at War Memorial Stadium to do that for us for tonight's homecoming game. Wow. Both teams are at the sidelines. The refs are at the 50-yard line. We're just a few minutes from football, Keith.
Yeah, this is going to be great. Big night out there. A lot of class reunions out there. Does not look like the class of '88 had a reunion. I stopped by their tent. I mentioned to Mr. Stracely, I guess they decided to gather at Chuck E. Cheese or something. Look at this gathering here.
It's an empty tent.
It is.
What's up,
It
class
is.
of '88?
I don't know. Well, Stracely's organizing that, so pretty weak.
That is his class.
It
That's
is.
right.
That's right.
Well, Keith, I'm going to say the Rockets won the toss here. They've got the kickoff team on the field. Jonesboro's got their return team on. And we are about underway. Keith, looking forward to it, man. This is fun.
Yep, we've got, as always, tonight our first quarter is going to be sponsored by Arkansas Cardiology. Also want to mention that picnic out there was sponsored by Matt Morris, State Farm.
Yes,
That guy,
thank you, Matt Morris.
man.
Every year puts on a big cookout for everyone. What a guy.
These guys have done so much.
Here we go. The ball's teed up.
Jack, we're going to be looking for the Regal Construction Player of the game tonight.
Here's the kick. It's going to be caught about the 6-yard line, and here comes Jonesboro looking for a little room, not really running hard,
Yeah,
just waiting for some blocks to develop, and Rockets there quickly to cover it up. And Jonesboro will take over 1st and 10. Noel Lewis in there on the tackle, Keith, starting running back.
How about that?
Jonesboro will take over 1st and 10.
Jack, that was C.J. Williams. He's a starting wide receiver, and he was just kind of tiptoeing.
Wasn't really running too hard.
No. Jack, this team's going to come out with their offense. It's going to be the typical spread that we see. They're going to be led by number 4, Asa Myers, their quarterback. Number 10, T.J. Brown's going to be in the backfield. Certainly want to keep an eye on them. They've got some speedsters on the corners, or excuse me, on the edge.
Here we go, 1st and 10. There's the give to the running back, and well, he finds some room over on the right side. Bo Bradford there to make the tackle, but he'll get about 4 or 5 yards, Keith. Nice play on 1st down for Jonesboro. Second and 5 coming up for Jonesboro. Got one man in motion. There's the give to the running back again. He's going to run right once again.
Well done.
He's met at the Peyton White.
Nice job, Peyton.
Nice job by Peyton White, Keith. He led the team onto the field earlier. He came to play tonight. No gain on them, but they're going to give him about 1, Keith. So it's going to make it 3rd and 4 coming up on this opening drive.
Jack, this quarterback's got a strong arm. He tends to overthrow. He gets a lot of energy.
It's that slot receiver on the left side. He likes to throw to that guy.
Yeah, number 7, Matt Borals.
Yeah. Go play clock down to 10. Once again, fake the handoff.
Oh!
Wow. Overthrew his receiver. And
yeah.
Boy, Garrett Mack there defending. And
Jack, that's a great defensive stand.
Almost been picked off, Keith.
Jack, that's the one thing that Asa Myers, he has a really strong arm, but he just doesn't have that. He's not quite as polished a passer as what we're used to seeing. And let's not underestimate the rush that he was having there as well.
Sure. Rocket punt return team on. Paul Plafkin back. Waiting on the snap. It's a good snap, and there's the kick. Nice high punt. Looks like it's going to bounce at the 40 and going to roll towards the sideline and eventually go out of bounds. Yeah, Rockets will take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
That's the way you want to start a game, Jack.
That's how you want to start, 3 and out. I like 3 and out. Well, Keith, here comes the Rocket offense. Wow, what a week last week for Jackson England. It was the Jackson England Braxton Burke show last week, Keith. What a game that kid's having there. I look down the field. There's Hayden Rofe on the field.
Yeah, the coaches said he looked like he might come back.
Boy, he's a threat. Plays both ways, too. Here we go. The Rockets will line up 1st and 10. England is your Rocket quarterback. He's going to give to Noel Lewis, who's going to look for a little room up the middle, and they're going to give him a couple yards on that, Keith.
Jack, it's a big defensive front with Jonesboro, led by number 54, Desmond Golden. They'll play a 3-man front, but then they've got a couple of linebackers, primarily number 11, KJ Anderson. He's their leading tackler. He's all over the field.
Rockets line up, 2nd and 8 coming up. England looks to the right, quickly passes out to the right side, and got Hayden Rofe over there, Keith.
Jack, you and I both watched some football of Jonesboro. We watched a couple of games each, and I think we both agree that
was Paul Plafkin. Sorry.
I think we both agree that Plafkin, now Hayden back in, whether it be Braxton over the top. We both think that there's real opportunity for some long pass plays for the Rockets tonight.
Rockets with a new set of downs, 1st and 10, ball at the 48-yard line. His first possession. There's the give to Noel Lewis, and wow, shifty run over on the right side, and Keith, I like that. That's a 5-yard carry.
Great 1st down yardage.
He's having a great season, averaging right at about 100 yards a game, Keith. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Rockets.
Just nice to see Jackson be able to kind of get into rhythm. He's got a pass. He's got the offensive line just kind of working. Got to really watch penalties and turnovers tonight.
Here we go. England's going to throw left. He's got Braxton Burks. Oh, wow. Little pushing and shoving, nothing there. He's lucky that ball didn't get picked off, Keith.
He did. Pretty much had double coverage on
Jordan defending on the play. Quickly, Rockets looking at 3rd and 6 coming up. Yeah, there wasn't a lot there. Well covered.
Yeah, number
Keith, you
one.
know, most of those passes to Burks have been short stuff where he's
Right.
gotten those yards with his feet. That time they sent him long.
If you notice, number one, who is Nigel Bell, he's playing over the top, is a big, tall safety.
There's the fake to Lewis and quick pass to Hayden Rove. He is right at the first down marker, and if I know these refs, they're going to give it to us.
That is a first down in every high school game that we'll ever be a part of.
Yeah, they're not going to measure.
Undefeated in measurements.
We'll take it. 1st and 10 for the Rockets. Nice passing catch there. Rockets will be over on the near side of the field, Keith. I can see everybody well from here. Here we go. England looking right. Wow, quick pass to Braxton Burks, and he did not see the defender coming. He takes a shot. Asa Myers over there. Going to get a couple yards, but boy, he never saw him coming.
No.
They'll give him about 2.5 on that, key. 2nd down coming up.
Jack, I can assure you, with Braxton being a known quantity now, you've still got Plafkin, you've got Gassaway, you've got so many options.
Oh, quick pass once again, and wow, Asa Myers looked like he almost had a hand on that pass, Keith. Plafkin was the intended receiver. I think they saw that one coming.
Yeah.
He never looked anywhere but there. He just turned. And 3rd and long coming up here on this opening drive for the Rockets. Score tied 0-0. There's a fake. Oh, England's going to spin. He's going to look for a little room. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Keith, that was a fake and then supposed to be a throwback.
Yeah, or perhaps a little screen coming back across.
Jonesboro was all in the Rocket backfield there, kind of broke that play up.
Yeah, it was. He showed good patience, just tucking the ball in.
.8:26 left in this first quarter, 0-0. Rockets are going to go for it here on 4th down. Ball at the Jonesboro, just inside the. Oh, they're going to punt.
Little quick kick.
It's a little quick kick.
See if
Let's
we can
hope
get
it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback, but Jonesboro will take over 1st and 10. After that touchback, once again, want to thank our sponsors for first quarter sponsor for tonight's game, Arkansas Cardiology. Thank you for your support for Catholic High.
Jack, 8:20 left in the first quarter. Score tied 0-0.
All defense so far. Both teams are back on the field. Jonesboro 1st and 10 from their 20. He's going to throw long. He's got a man open, and wow. Boy, that one looked too easy, Keith.
Yeah.
Kalen Smith on the reception, yeah. Nice pass. He's got a strong arm, Keith. We talked about it.
We watched him in pregame. At first he was overthrowing some, but that was a well-thrown ball. Pretty well defended. We were a step behind.
We have 2 number 4s, so I misquoted a player earlier. There's 2 players that are number 4, a quarterback and then a defender. Asa Myers is the quarterback.
Correct.
Gain of 1 on that play. Here's sirens everywhere, Keith. TJ Brown with the carry. 2nd and 9 coming up for Jonesboro. It's their best field position of the night. They're going to throw long again, and boy, he's got a receiver down there well covered.
Yeah,
nice.
Boy,
Matt Bartels was the intended receiver.
Yeah, Jackson Barham was on perfect coverage.
Excellent coverage by the Rocket cornerback with him step for step.
Yeah, had his head turned perfectly, had his body between the ball.
Nice job by Jackson Barron. Quickly. Jonesboro 3rd and long coming up here.
It's a big down.
Myers looks to the sideline. They may change the play, Keith. Nope, they're going to stick with it. Here we go. Myers back.
Pressure.
He's looking down. He just likes to throw long. Lots of, boy, pretty much the same play.
It was. We're
Hayden
fortunate.
Rove came over there to provide some help. Boy, Keith, he's got an arm.
He does. They did this in a couple of the games I watched. They just kind of, in the previous games, he was just throwing over the top and missing his targets. But live and die by that long pass. I mean, this is what happens. You got 4th and 9.
They're going to go for it. 4th down. Come on, Rocket defense. Myers, quick pass, and it's over the head of his receiver.
That's kind of what I've seen.
Turnover on downs. Garrett
Nice
Mack
defense,
defending on the
Rockets.
play. He's fired up as he comes to the Rocket sideline. And Keith, Rocket defense looks pretty solid so far.
At the Rockets 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, here comes the Rocket offense. 1st and 10. The ball is spotted at the 45-yard line. England, he's got 5 or 3 to his left, 2 to his right. He's the only one in the backfield. He's back. Quick pass, runs the slant. Got Noah Lewis breaking a few tackles, and nice run by Noah Lewis. They're going to give him about 12 yards on that. It'll move the chains. Rockets will have the ball on the Jonesboro side of the field. 1st and 10. Here we go, 1st and 10. England once again. He's the only one in the backfield, Keith. They're going to throw that same
threaded
pass.
the needle.
Just flip the field. Same receiver, Noah Lewis. 12 more yards. I like that play, Keith.
Yeah, that was a.
They just flipped. They're in the same play, just to the other side of the field.
Exactly right. He's thrown to, what, 4 different receivers so far tonight?
Once again, 1st and 10.
Look, no linebackers across the middle.
England, boy, he's going to scramble to his right. A lot of room to run. He's to the 30,
Excellent.
the 25.
Go, Jackson, go. Oh, yes, sir.
Wow, kind of
another 6 yards right there.
pretended like he was going to step out of bounds and faked the defender out, went and got 5 more yards, Keith.
He did. Jack, those last couple of passes have just kind of opened it up. They had to pull the linebackers out. Jackson,
You
man,
called that. There were no linebackers.
You get him on the edge, and he's going to outrun anybody.
Smart play by the Rocket quarterback. Rockets with their best field position of the night. Once again, empty backfield.
Plenty of time.
10 seconds on the play clock. England, he's going to keep
Design
this
run.
time.
Go, Jackson,
Looking
go.
for some room. And
I
I like the play call, Keith. Just nowhere to go on that. I think he could have, maybe if he would have tried to get upfield early, he'd have gotten a couple more yards out of it. He was looking for the big one, though.
Yeah, you and I both. We don't want to see
I got
that.
a great view from up here, too. You know what I mean? I don't have a bunch of big, heavy guys wanting to kill me out there.
I just don't like seeing our quarterback just put all that weight on one knee and then somebody coming in for a tackle on him, you know?
They'll give him 1 on that, Keith. 2nd and 9 coming up. England this time, he's got Noah Lewis to his left.
There it is, in the corner.
In the
yes,
corner.
sir! Yes!
Yes! Touchdown, Rockets.
Welcome back, Hayden Rofe.
Nice to have him back. The Rockets strike first, 6-0. Well, from where we were standing, we could really see that play develop, Keith. As soon as he made that cut, you could see where it was going to be open. Nice throw by Jackson England, and Hayden Rofe says he's glad to be back. Oh.
We are met up here now by our Catholic High.
Do we know this guy?
The principal of Catholic High. The guy I know is one of my.
Hey, Coach.
Oh, did we miss the extra point?
Mr. Dempsey, good to have you up here with
Matt
us.
Dempsey.
Thanks for having me, guys. I really
I hope you
appreciate it.
didn't jinx our kicker,
I
though.
know.
He just hit the crossbar on
I
us.
sure
Goodness
will.
gracious.
I'm sure what happened.
That's what happens.
You've had an exciting week, huh?
It's been a big week at Catholic High School, let me tell you. We've had a great week.
We were just talking about last night. What an amazing event.
Yeah, it was one for the record books, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I've been to, of course, a lot of alumni dinners, and that was absolutely one of the best.
How many tickets were sold for that?
We-
Can you tell
Sold.
without?
There's no sale.
Sold.
It's always free.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah, whatever.
But we did cap it at 850, and of course it was full with the waiting list. So we had,
I've
all
never
told,
seen the gym that full.
I know,
mean, you've been up
same.
there a lot more times than I have, but I've
No.
never seen the gym
No,
that full.
it was fantastic. Went off without a hitch. Everybody did great. Of course, Mr. Stracey's speech was awesome. It kind of got some
He
eyes
never
misty.
listens. You can be honest. He's not listening. We kind of thought it sucked too.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm not going to say that. He is my boss.
Fumble.
All right. Yeah, it was great. And of course, Kevin Cressy did a fantastic job with his speech. And
two alumnus of the year last
yeah,
night.
2 alumnus of the year. Richard Cochran, well deserved, and Kevin Cressy. I mean, national acclaim for his sculpture of Johnny Cash. What's funny is now he's done 2 Men in Black.
How about that?
How about that? That's good.
Right. Yeah, he's in my brother's class of
Oh,
79.
cool. That's so cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a fantastic event, and it's always fantastic. It doesn't matter if Coach Calipari's there or not.
It's
that's
always
what you
a good
love about
time.
it.
That's
what you love about it.
Yeah.
Sure was fun having him, though.
But it was fun
I
having
mean,
him.
just, and he gave a great speech. We'll come back to that here in a second.
Here we go. Jonesboro 1st and 10, ball at the 17-yard line. Quick pass out to the right.
Well defended.
Well defended. Who? That was Nigel Bell with the reception.
And Walker Menifee on the tackle. Just quick to get him, push him out. Short gain, 2 yards. Hey,
yeah, not much there.
And got to mention, and they're the same guys here for our first quarter. Arkansas Cardiology is our first quarter sponsor. We love them. We thank them. They also sponsored the presenting sponsor last night.
Yeah, we're so grateful for all of our sponsors. I mean, that really allows us to have some freedom to make it a great event. So we're showing a 1 high here, 1 high look, 3 down linemen.
Whoa.
Here we go. What is this lingo? Here we go. Quick pass out on the right. Here's Jake Blackoak in there and drops him immediately.
You got a Renaissance man over there. Your law degree,
does it all.
principal.
Hey, this brings memories
I
back.
understand he likes good music too.
Former coach. Listen, we're just a couple of idiots up here. You can't start. I mean, don't do this.
A lot of talent in this
Our
room
deal
right
will be
now.
over.
A lot of talent in this
Yeah,
room.
we've got Jimbo Williams, class of '87 here with us. We got Mr.
Jimbo.
McGahee, new
Mr. Gahee.
teacher here.
New teacher.
Man,
That's right.
How about that?
Now, I won't say who it was, but we did have a new teacher get very teary-eyed and really literally cry. Brand new teacher, didn't go to Catholic High, so I guess I'm giving away is not Jack McGahee, but cried because last night was so amazing and so special. So.
Let me tell you, I mean, Jack and I have been going to those for 20 years. And
More than that, yeah.
Yeah, at least. And the brotherhood, I'm sitting there at dinner. I was a little late getting my food, and I was telling Jack this afternoon, just like freshman year, my classmates are like, "Hey man, do we need to mash up your food for you? I mean, what's taking
Took
you
you
so
long
long
enough to eat?
Yeah. I mean, do you need a bib? I mean, it's just freshman year all over again.
Brings you right back.
Yeah, but then the teary-eyed stuff, it's true.
Yeah.
You go back and you look at what Father Fred does with those of us that have passed on. It's the real deal.
It really is.
Here we go, 3rd down coming up. A long pass.
Goodness.
Keith just threw it up in the air. That was anybody's ball. I don't like that pass.
Yeah.
But he completed it. Kellen Smith once again.
He put that ball in the only spot where that receiver.
That was
he
it.
Was, he
It's a
was the only one
well-thrown
that was
ball.
gonna get
I don't like
Yep. He was the only one that was going to get that ball, if anybody.
Look, we knew he's going to do this. We saw this ourselves, and I know our coaches know it. These D-backs have got to just go turn and just run with them.
Yeah.
Here we go, 1st and 10 coming up.
There we go.
Ball! Yes,
Ball
sir!
on the ground.
Yes, sir!
Rockets recover. Who got it, Keith?
28. Oh, that's Bagby, isn't it? Bagby or Geyser?
Geyser, nice
That's Aiden
job
Geyser.
with the fumble recovery.
Man, those
Keith.
two guys.
Boy, right on the heels of a big play, too. That's a real momentum killer
Yeah,
for Jonesboro.
that is.
Gives us a real opportunity here.
Yeah. I like striking early and then giving the ball right back to us. So let's
Yeah.
put some more points on the board.
A quick change there, maybe a good chance to take one deep here.
I like it. I like
Sudden
it.
change.
Jack,
Have you called some plays before in your time?
Yeah.
You sound like
Well,
a guy-
yeah.
Or do you just play a lot of Madden? Is that what it is?
A lot of Madden. I'm more of an NCAA guy. You know?
Me too.
Well, unlike a lot of the teams that we play, these guys only have one guy that goes both ways.
England looking downfield.
Corner out
He's
there,
got
man.
Rove.
Oh.
Just off his fingertips. A lot of time to throw. The Rocket offensive line giving Jackson England all day to look downfield. And just off the fingertips of Rove, Keith. That was a nice
it was.
route.
Yeah, Hayden ran a good route.
And look, just no pressure. Great job by
yeah.
the Rocket offensive line.
Jackson had plenty of time. I love the blocking the offensive line has given Jackson.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was curious to see what kind of front Jonesboro would come out in because they've been running some 4 front, some 3 front.
They have.
They put that linebacker back in the middle, Keith. There's a fake pass, and England's going to keep, and he's going to scramble around, get about 4 or 5. I don't think that was a broken play. I think he just decided to put his head down. Does that look like to you?
It was covered, yeah. The flare was covered. I totally agree with that.
That's exactly right.
We'll see if we can get them in the 3 front. If we can throw the ball effectively against them, they might move to a 3 front. Then I think that running game can really work a lot better.
Just want to get on them early. That's what I want.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. What do you guys think about this CH in the middle of the field? You may have already talked about it.
We did. Never in my life have I seen it.
Yeah, it's the first time it's ever happened.
I got chills when I walked in and saw it tonight. So
Awesome.
These guys here at the stadium treat us well.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Here we go. 3rd down coming up. England's going to keep. He's going to run to his left, and
He's going to get it.
he's got it for the first down. And
Man, I love his
wow.
speed.
Jackson, England. Another nice game tonight. Runs right to the 1st down marker. Steps out of bounds. Doesn't get hit. That's what we want to see.
That's right. Boy, and look at this crowd, too. I mean, this is a great crowd.
Holy cow.
Huge
Nice
crowd.
Yeah, filling in nicely.
Huge crowd. A lot of good stuff happening at Catholic High School. If you're listening out there and you're an alumnus, you got a lot to be proud of right now. I can tell you that.
Right on. 1st and 10 coming up for the Rockets. England rolling right. He's
Got
got
that
Rofe
turnaround.
downfield.
Wide open, wide open.
Oh! Just off his fingertips.
Guy got his body kind of twisted. You could see Hayden just kind of turning.
Well, we've had such a great vantage point. We could see that
Yeah.
where he was going with it. Boy, Hayden Rofe running some really nice routes. And
He did. He turned inside, and then he tried to get his body kind of turned back outside.
that last one over here in front of us, Keith, that was just a little bit overthrown. But that one, I think Hayden just turned the wrong way.
He did. And Jackson just kind of, he put enough air on the ball. Everything was right.
Just to give the fake to Noel Lewis.
Look at that. Go, baby, go.
England
First
gonna
down.
Keep, get 12 yards. Nice play by the Rocket quarterback.
I like that little fake flip there,
He
that
faked
little
us
pump
all,
fake out
yeah.
there to that flare, that bubble out there. That was
Guys,
nice.
this Jonesboro team's been on this defense has been on the field a lot in this first quarter. They've
That's
run
right.
about 8-10 plays, and that's it. It's been all us so far.
They need a little Arkansas cardiology oxygen.
That's right.
Look, those are some big dudes. Look at the size of those
Yeah.
guys. There's a couple 300-pounders up there.
Well, I'm going to tell you there, Jack.
This is why we bring him around.
I like
Yeah,
He's a numbers guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Some nights he's faster than Siri. Here we go, 1st and 10. There's
Look
the
at
give to Lewis. He's
Go
got
Noel.
a lead blocker.
this
Paolo
is
Lamy
just-
was sort of leading the way, and nice 5-yard gain.
This is what we really were hoping to find out about our team right now. So, yeah, their nose guard, Stefan Blankenship, is 6 foot 260. Then you've got, that's their offensive. I'm sorry. My apologies there, Jack.
He looks big from here. That's a lot of chicken sandwiches. Here we go.
Desmond Goland is 6 foot 300 as a nose man. Then you've got number 5 who plays down lineman blocker is 5'10", 220. Then you've got number 9, Tyler Craig, is 6'2", 235. These are pretty agile guys.
They pass the look test getting off the bus, don't they?
Yeah, there's some big guys out there. Keith, that last pass was intended for Braxton Burks, and probably should have had it. It was a little low. He's been a handy receiver all season.
He won the Regal Construction Player,
He
player
had
of the Week.
probably his best game as a Rocket ever last week. England's going to throw to the corner of the end zone, and
There's pass interference. Yes, sir.
Is there a flag?
There is.
Looking for it. I don't see it. You see a flag?
Yeah, he threw it. No, sure. I swear I thought he saw it.
I was looking for it.
My
Boy,
mistake. I thought he threw a flag.
Just a little high on the pass. Boy, he really, really wants to
Goodness,
find Rofe in the end zone. That's
My eyes are deceiving me. I truly thought I saw a.
It's all right.
Get you some new glasses there, Keith. It's time.
Okay, fourth down.
These guys we're really taking deep shots.
We're
You notice
taking
this?
deep shots, yeah. Here we go, 4th down, 4th at about 6. England back. He's going to once again throw. He's got
That was just well defended.
Well defended, little underthrow ball, and Rockets are going to turn over on downs here.
You hate that because that was a good drive.
Right
Yeah.
It's about time for a
Jimbo
defensive
Williams
score.
in the house.
We're due for a defensive score, guys.
Yeah, we got that fumble on the last
Yeah,
one.
we need to score one.
They're slinging it around, so you never know.
That's right.
Last week we had Plafkin, because of injury, playing over the top at safety. And it may come to that if they keep going deep. We can also go 2 safeties.
Just a give to the running back. Big hole up the middle. Wow. T.J. Brown with the carry. Just gashed the Rockets on that one.
He's a load.
That's a 10-yard gain.
He is a load. Nothing fancy about that, Jack.
3 minutes left in this opening. It's been a long first quarter, Keith.
Yeah.
There's a sidearm pass over right in front of us. Myron Taylor with the reception. Going to get about 4 on it. Makes it 2nd down. Back to action. Myers looks to the sideline. Might be a play change. Myers back, looks, he's going to throw long again, and that's their favorite play. And boy, Keith, Matt Bartels was the intended receiver. He put it right in the numbers. That was a nice throw.
Yeah, Jackson Barron's doing probably our best job staying step for step with these guys. Kind of ran out of real estate. If he hadn't, I think he might have gotten that ball.
Very good throw from the Jonesboro quarterback. Look at that. Dropped it right in his hands.
Again, put it right in that spot
Right,
where
just-
only the offensive guy had a shot at it.
That's a good throw.
Yeah.
3rd down coming up for Jonesboro.
It's a big down.
Myers looking
Look at that
back.
rush.
He's just going to throw
He
the
heard
same
it.
pass once again. Well
Yeah.
overthrown.
Yeah, that was caused by the defensive rush. I'm not sure if that was Black Oaken.
That was Clay Counts in there harassing the.
Yeah, it sure was. 43. That was.
He was all up in his business.
Yeah, he forced us, or excuse me, he forced Myers to throw that ball about a second early.
The Rocket defense perseveres there. Cisneros. Cisneros.
That is their punter. He can punt.
Yeah. Plafkin back to catch this punt. Let's get a short, low punt. I want to see Plafkin return this. Another nice high kick.
End over end.
It's
Oh,
going to take a Rocket bounce, and everybody's swatting at it. I don't know where they're going to spot that one, Keith.
39.
See him? He just kind of knocked it backwards.
Yeah.
Rockets will take over 1st and 10 on the 40, Keith.
Jack, this has been a quite the Arkansas cardiology first quarter. I mean, you feel like the Rockets have done enough to be up 21-0.
But the score does not indicate that.
Yeah, we haven't been able to finish a couple of drives here. We got to put something together here.
Isn't this the best view in the house?
It's the best view in the house.
Isn't this great?
It's
We've
great.
got the windows open.
Oh,
This
it's
is
amazing. Beautiful night.
England back. Quick pass. That same play. Boy, Noel Lewis took a shot.
Well, they're going to call that a fumble.
No, they're going to call incomplete pass. Rockets.
This near side ref did. The far side ref.
Keith, I think the Rockets caught a break on that. I think he ran with it a couple steps, and boy, he took a shot. Nigel Bell scooped it up, and easy touchdown. We're going to watch the replay again. 1, 2. Boy, it's tough. It could have gone either way. We call them like we see them,
That's
Mr.
exactly
Dipsy.
right.
You know, I mean,
Absolutely.
That's if they get them.
Hey, you're already under the headset, so let's look at that replay. Absolutely.
Yeah, Jack,
Jonesboro fans are not happy with that call, Keith.
I think we got lucky on that.
You guys see how deep the safety's playing over here?
Second down coming
That's how
up.
he does it.
Oh, there's Braxton Burks trying to make someone miss. Boy, nice catch.
Well, I tell you, they are favoring and coming over to his side.
He's got all their attention tonight.
Yeah, I see an adjustment coming where Jackson's going to make a play fake to him and then perhaps just throw along the opposite side.
3rd and long coming up here for.
And why wouldn't you, shadow and favor Braxton after the game he just had?
2-3 touchdown games this season. England rolling right. Boy, he tries to throw. That was a tough. He looking for Burks again, and
He doesn't make many passes
no.
like that, Jack, but that was
Rockets caught another break. Brian Davis defending on the play. He probably should have intercepted that.
Jack, we are fortunate to be out of that series unscathed.
Right. Watching the replay here. Woo, that was close.
Too close. Too close. It's taking us a minute to get our feet under us here.
As our coaches would have told me in those days, that's the reason you play defense, kid.
Because you can't catch, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Rocket punt team on the field. High snap. Lots of time. There's an end-over-end punt. It's going to take a bounce at the. It's going to keep bouncing. Come on, go. Rockets will end up covering up at about the 17-yard line. Chris Pace, first one down there, Keith. Did you play punt team when you played? I know we had a punt returner right there.
I was the deep snapper.
You were punt returner, Jimbo Williams, weren't you? Weren't you guys punt returners?
We were together.
That's
yes.
right.
And we were back there saying, "You take it. No, you take it. No, you take it."
I'm not gonna. There were some games where I watched these guys catch one and just get blown up. And of all the jobs to have on the football field, that was the one.
Yeah,
I would never
and
want
Jimbo
that job.
talked about this the other day with Mark Henry coming at us.
Yeah,
that would be the father of Hunter Henry.
Oh, that takes the most guts
and
on the field.
Hayden Henry and
Henry,
every other Henry.
There.
Yeah.
Here we go, Jonesboro 1st and 10. There's a quick pass out. Keith, did that pass go
28.
backwards?
There was a hand on the ball. 28 got his hand on the ball.
Geyser, once again, he's having a good game.
Yeah, tipped it.
Well, Mr. Dempsey, this is your first full year as principal.
Yeah, completed one full cycle. That's right.
So does that mean we're done with Stracely? Is he gone?
We're working
on it.
I'm
hearing.
trying.
Is he's out of here? Is that right?
I keep trying to tell him to take vacations,
Okay.
and No, it's been great. It's been some new challenges, but I'm so lucky to have been so well trained for a dozen years, working as the assistant principal with Steve. So it's just been fantastic.
Yeah, what a great deal. I mean, so the future of the school is just, you've got Mr. Ade as assistant principal.
That's right. He's doing a great job.
For those graduates who worry about what's going to happen to the school, the line of succession is in amazing shape. You've got Mr. Stracely as head of school, Mr. Dempsey, a graduate, what year?
1996.
96.
Greatest class ever to come out, I think.
Easy,
That's what they say.
The windows are open. I can still.
Yeah, we can get you out this window. And then Mr. Ade is, 2002? 2003. Yeah.
Yeah, all graduates and,
all Wabbits, just saying, Jack.
Here we go. Myers, he's going to throw downfield.
Oh, dropped.
Boy, the receiver had it. And Garrett Mack just blew him up. And Kellen Smith once again. And wow, 3 and out quickly for Jonesboro. They got one play. It seems just throw to that guy. There's not a very dynamic offense at this point.
And Jack, I am not highly intelligent at this, but the one flaw on Asa Meyer is that he tends to throw high. And that play that the receiver had to, high point it to get a hand on it.
This will be their 4th punt already.
Now, it was a drop, though. I mean, that was a catchable ball.
There's a snap, lots of time. You've got a good kicker.
Yeah.
Cisneros, nice high kick. It's going to take
bounce
a
their way.
Jonesboro roll.
But, Jack, every single series we've had the ball, this is our worst field position at the 34 and a half.
Yeah.
We've got to get something done. This is still the Arkansas cardiology first. I mean, geez, I need the oxygen at this point.
Mr. Dempsey, I am going to say this because you are here.
Okay.
But I will tell you, when talking with other people out in the parking lot before we went inside, there was one thing that everyone said. All the alum we all realized there is solid leadership in that school. And if it was told to me by one person, it was told to me by 10.
Well, that's very flattering. Let me tell you, Steve Stracely has done an amazing job building the culture, maintaining the culture, especially through all the changes over the years, COVID and technology and all the rest. Oh. So, but I'll tell you something too, and I know you guys probably got to plug some sponsors, so I'll come back to me on that.
Well, let me just say this. First of all, that's the end of the first quarter. We thank Arkansas Cardiology, but we also want to talk about some of our other sponsors. Integrity Plumbing, we thank you guys. McClarty Honda, we thank you guys.
Got the golf team
the
on
Patch
the field.
Boys.
Yeah.
Pentaprime of Arkansas. Quattlebaum Law Firm, we thank you guys.
Isn't that something? Golf teams out there.
Yeah, honoring
Bells and Rockets.
Conference and state champions.
How
right
about
there.
that? What a week.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's just been so good. But let me tell you guys about that leadership thing. There's a lot of truth to that. Mr. Tracy is just he's visionary, and it's very mission oriented. We're a one mind, one mission organization. But let me just say that a lot of our success rests on the shoulders of our faculty. Last night at the alumni dinner, we had 2 honorary alums, and I think that's indicative of what we've got going on there. Guys of your generation think of the Mike Morans and the Tim Ezis. And
what are you
those
saying
giants.
about us?
No, nothing. Nothing at all.
Are we that old?
No, not at all. Those people
No, but
taught
you're
me.
right.
Those
You're
Giants taught me. But the new era of Giants is forming. In some cases, it's already been formed. And that's what we hang our hat on, is having a faculty of legends.
That's awesome. Here we go. England gives to Noah Lewis. He's running left. Got a big block.
Go,
in front
go,
of
no, go, baby!
Lot of room, and Noah Lewis going to get all the way down to the 32-yard line. Got a huge block from Paolo Lamy to spring him.
That looked like the same play that we got about 5 yards on, but it was off the right side instead of the left in the first quarter.
Boy, he's running hard.
Oh, that play's there.
By the way, I just got this in from Saracen. The over-under on Here We Goes tonight is set at 26.
Okay.
So set your drinking games.
Okay, there
I
you
think
go.
I'm at 3 or 4, whoever's
Yeah.
counting. So just start the second quarter. England once again to give to Lewis.
Same play, looks like.
Fighting for some yardage on the right side.
You know, sometimes you wonder why do that same play, because that defensive line is just getting worn down and worn down. They just ran 30 yards downfield.
Yeah.
Now they're tired, and then they got to come back, and they just got to do that.
He's the guy they just brought in as a sub, ran on the field tired. So
Yeah.
That's right.
big number 60.
And
He's
now
a load.
that O-line is going to be able to hold this pass block a little bit easier,
Yeah.
as Hayden Rofe and
Here we
Braxton
go.
Burks and
Paul Plafkin
And
in the
Paul
corner of the end
Plafkin.
zone right here. Got some flags.
There it
There we
is.
go. They got it.
there you
I
go.
called the play, by the way.
I think I said the pass play.
Okay.
Come on,
Okay.
baby.
I said Paul Plafkin in the corner of the end zone. That's where they were throwing.
You're
But
right.
That was an easy call. They just grabbed hunks of his jersey. He couldn't even run his route.
Well, and you can see that play developing because you just wear down the offensive line or the defensive line a couple plays in a row, and then you know that the offensive line is going to be able to hold that block for whatever pass play is about to set up. So
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Holding on the defense.
There you go.
It's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Now, Keith, you may not remember this, but I did play football for you.
You did.
Speaking of leadership, you were an early mentor and role model in my life.
So you are that old.
Holy Souls Wabbits.
Holy cow.
And I'm
Yeah.
just going to tell you, I've got classmates. I have one just text me just now, Pat Gallagher. He wants the Rockets to run one of your trademark plays, the old guard around, the old Holy Souls Wabbit guard around.
Yes, sir. You had to be creative when my star player was 83 pounds.
Here we go. Lewis, boy, just
Those were the
looking for a
days.
hole, Keith. He's going to get a couple yards if he just runs straight ahead, it'd been no gain. He fights and gets 2 yards.
Well, I'm proud to say that two of my greatest players went on to do things other than play football. One is the principal of Catholic High, and the other is the vice principal of Catholic High.
Isn't that something?
How about that?
How about
That's quite a legacy right there.
There's magic in that Wabbit uniform.
Second and 8 coming up, 10 minutes, clock moving. England back. He's
Pressure.
Gonna,
That is
he's
a
gonna
big
have
man
to
running
run.
fast.
Looking for somewhere to
Look
throw.
at that.
And
Oh, just tiptoeing down the sideline. No.
got Noel Lewis at the 7-yard line. Let's see. It's going to be enough for a first down, Keith.
That is a beautiful play.
Nice play by the Rocket quarterback.
Hats off to the Jonesboro big men. I mean, those guys were hustling.
Yeah, Keith, he had to move his feet quick. He got the snap and had somebody in his face immediately.
Yeah.
Boy, Lewis, I don't recall him catching this many passes this season, Keith. He's got 3 or 4 catches already.
Jack, if this is all for nothing, if we don't finish here, though, we've got to push this ball into the end zone. Matt, just buttoning up this leadership point, there were many years where there was a concern about the future of Catholic High. There was a period between Father Tribu, Father Tribu's death, and then the next phase, and then what you guys have been able to do to bring this school to where we are in 2024, and then the confidence in knowing where we're going for the next 25 years.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And as graduates, as alum, Jack, as a guy who's put his son through this school, you can speak to that as well. It's just wonderful knowing the state of our school is great.
I completely agree with you. And listen, it's all built on the bedrock that Father Tribu laid down. The meat and potatoes philosophy. We're not going to chase fads and trends. We're going to stick with our values, the values that we've had for almost 100 years now. And when that's your North Star, when that's your guidepost, the decisions come just a little bit easier.
Yeah, and our school is $6,500 for Catholics.
Yeah.
$7,500 for non-Catholics.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still the best bargain in education.
It is.
There's the fake handoff. England going to roll
Go
left.
Jackson, you got
He's
it, baby.
Run it himself.
Touchdown! Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Jackson, England. Catholic strikes again. It's going to make it 12-0.
Got some high fives up here in the box.
Nice play call. So we got a flag down?
Flag in the corner of the end zone.
Got a flag in the corner of the end zone. We're going to wait and see what the call is.
It was over there where they were celebrating.
Where England just faked the handoff and just sort of reversed.
Little celebration, maybe. Yeah, Jackson.
They're all checking their phones or something. I don't know.
Tell you what I like about that play is getting him moving.
Yeah,
you know,
and didn't get touched.
That's right. And Chip Reeves, as the OC, as our offensive coordinator, does such a great job.
After the score, unsportsmanlike, number 12 on the offense. Half the 15-yard penalty will be applied on the try.
Tough penalty there. Not on the kickoff, on the extra point.
Yeah, I think they have the choice.
Okay.
One thing you'll know.
Well, I like my quarterback to have a little swagger, so that's a very forgivable thing for me.
Yeah, I also.
Remember Sam Sanders a couple years ago? Man, nobody had swagger like him. And he backed it up.
He was a warrior.
He went out there and backed it up too. So
he was a warrior. Some guys just know how to win. They got that edge, that competitive edge. He had that, no question.
Well, it's going to back it up to the 17-yard line. And
Jack, we've been talking about what's the state of our kicking game.
Yeah.
So here we go. Hey, I got one in.
Yeah, there it is. Well, does that count? That counts.
That counts.
That counts. Get into my quota, man. All right, Perez
I took
is
the
on.
over, baby.
All right, this is going to be a 35-yard extra point.
Better
See
watch
him
out.
make this good
He's
snap.
got it.
There's the
Boom,
kick.
boom.
No
Oh, you
good.
kidding me?
Off the upright again.
Are you kidding me?
He's hit the upright twice.
Wow. What are the odds?
The Rockets will still take a 12-0 lead with 9:40 left in this second quarter. Rocket defense has been pretty solid. What did he do? We're watching the play.
There's a little dance at the end.
Hey, he
pretty
did a
small,
little.
but
Boy, that's there he is. That's
it's
Yeah.
not college. Can't do that.
I mean,
It's pretty small. But
no. Wasn't a huge. I mean, I've seen worse out here, believe
Yeah.
me. But rule's a rule.
that's right.
I mean, the odds of hitting an upright. I mean,
Look, if you gave me 100 tries and said you'd give me $100 for every time I hit it, I wouldn't hit it.
look,
So,
I'm the dude that on a par 3 with 130 yards, I can find the tree, and I can hit it every time. So
you were announcing the golf team. That was in the back of my mind, by the way. A lot of irony in this. I'm no better, brother. Don't.
dude, I played with you. I know.
Yeah, we hacked together. So, all right. Rockets will tee it up at the 40. David.
Hey, this is the Centennial Bank.
Oof. Ball's
Second quarter, by the way.
Thank you, Centennial Bank,
Yes.
for sponsoring the second quarter of the entire Rocket football season. Thank you for your support of Catholic High. Keith, that was a bad kickoff right there. It just kind of went out of bounds.
Yeah.
You assume he was told to squib it, but I'm not sure.
Keith and I were talking before the game how the kicking game ought to be something that Catholic just excels at year in and year out.
Usually do. I remember
I
Chris
know.
Elser. Chris Elser could put him in the end zone
Yeah.
every time. He was kicking 40, 45-yard field goals.
What a weapon. So many teams leave points on the field because you don't have that option.
That's right.
Jonesboro lines up, 1st and 10. Myers, he is ready. And there's a snap, high snap. There's the give to the Jonesboro
Well,
running
well
back.
defended.
Just not a lot there. Rocket defensive line, very disruptive. Bo Bradford there on the tackle. Keith, he's moved to linebacker.
Yeah, I think, Jack, tonight for our success, we've got to get a push and get that pressure in there, whether it be that handoff, where we disrupt the run, or we just keep that pressure on the quarterback. He does not like to have anybody in his grill, and then he's going to throw a bad pass. He's not got the mobility that Jackson's got where he can sprint out and throw a good pass. He's just going to force the pass early.
Right. There's a quick pass out and dropped. Wow. That pass was intended for C.J. Williams, and I think he was thinking about the run, Mr. Dempsey, and forgot about the catch part.
That's what it
of
looked like. That's what it
Yeah.
looked like.
What position did you play?
I played wide receiver.
Nice. So
Yeah.
you can appreciate that.
I
then.
can appreciate
drop
that.
ball. Did Coach Calderera ever get on you for a drop ball?
Oh, definitely. When I was wearing that Wabbit red and white, oh yeah, I was catching a lot of 2-point conversions. He never called my number on a touchdown pass, but after we scored, let's go.
Just like we predicted, there's that one pass he has.
Complete. Pushed him out of bounds.
Wow, Rockets catch a break. Jackson Barron defending on the play, but boy, you got to give Myers credit, Keith. He can drop that ball to bucket from right there.
He's putting him on the spot on those go routes. Really is really putting pressure on Jackson Barron. They're kind of going after him, but he's answering the bell.
Keith Jonesboro, just nothing going on. That's another 3 and out. This will be their. I've got him with 5 punts so far in the first half.
Yeah, Jack, and you kind of touched on this a little bit earlier. At some point, that defense, they've been on the field, on the field. They're going to get tired.
They have to.
Yeah. And then you start to get the Noah Lewis show, and then you got the Burdine that can roll back in.
Look at that, another Cisneros high punt. Going to be fielded by.
Oh, you can't come up and touch him.
Wow.
They got a little bear hug that came out.
Blafkin caught the punt. Got a little friendly tap from the Jonesboro defender. He wanted a flag, but not going to happen. Jamarian Lockett kind of put his hands on. He didn't like it, but
it's probably a good no call. Just
again, thank you to Centennial Bank for sponsoring the second quarter of the entire Rocket football season. Thank you, Centennial Bank.
Love our partners.
Yes.
Great having them involved in our community.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Rockets. Ball is at the 33-yard line, trying to add to this lead. There's the give to Lewis. And boy, running hard up the middle.
You kidding me?
Wow, 8 yards on that, Keith. And
Jack,
boy, he's a load.
It's a play caller's dream right now.
Yeah.
2nd and 2.
Great job by the Rocket offensive line. It gave him that little crease, and once he gets going, Coach Dempsey, he's hard to bring down. I've stood next to him. That's a big young man right there.
Big boy. Strong, too.
Look at this matchup on the corner here.
England's going to fake to Lewis, and he's going to keep and run left and going to get the first down.
Yep.
Jack, you got a real height difference out here with Plafkin.
Who's he got on him right there?
You got Jaquez Gordon. He's 5'8", 160, going against Plafkin. I think we've got a good 6 inches on him.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him.
I have a feeling our coaches see that too.
Oh, yeah.
Can't give me a little love. Can't just say that I'm the only one that can see that.
So perceptive, Keith. How's that?
No, you're right. And I mean, and he's the closest one to us, and it's pretty obvious. Look, are they switching up on him now? Doesn't he look like Brooks Ward? Where's the number? He looks just like him from last season.
Has that body type. No question. I'm still just really surprised by the depth of the safety. This safety must really have some wheels to be 17 yards back.
And he is tall. He is fast.
Nigel Bell.
Yeah, he is fast.
Will you dream of a tall, fast safety, a free safety if you can get that?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody, any football fan. That's what you want on your team. A tall, fast, free safety.
There's a fake to Lewis, and he's got Plafkin. Wow, just like Mr. Calderera predicted.
God, Nostradamus over here.
He's pushed out at the 23-yard line. Very nice pass from Jackson, England. Just dropped it in there.
He did.
Yeah.
If you're going to throw those deep go routes or fade, whatever that was, you got to get separation horizontally against that cornerback.
It's so nice having this luxury
Hey,
of
there's
a replay.
there's no math. No, stop.
Keith, horizontally, like the x-axis, okay?
No, we don't do that up here.
First
I think, you know what, your mic is starting to break up a little over there.
There's England. He's going to look to the.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
2 flags.
Oh, man,
on
they're
that.
Coming in. Golly.
Boy, he wanted Hayden Rofe once again, and Hayden had a step on him, and as soon as he let go of the ball, he just the defender sort of tripped, got into his feet, knocked him down. Easy call for the referees.
One ref threw the flag maybe 30 yards.
He threw it with some anger.
He might have been a
stepped
quarterback.
back and,
I'm telling you what.
Nice throw.
It's like a center fielder.
Well, Keith, don't worry. Next time, if you guys invite me back, I'm going to bring some dry
Pass
erase
interference
markers.
on the defense.
We have one.
At the distance.
Well, I'm going to use this glass
First down.
here. I'm going to draw a coordinate plane up on this glass for you, and I'm going to do a
That's an idea.
little math lecture for you.
That's an idea. You could.
What
do
is
that.
it you teach, by the way?
It's math. I teach
Yeah.
two Algebra 2s to juniors, and then a sports statistics class, and then I do have a religion section as well.
Yeah,
We have 4 classes.
Okay.
And you can sit in anytime, Keith.
Who invited him?
Anytime you can sit in.
Yeah, I mean, we got a math guy up here.
I would not have been in any of his classes.
Good
at
grief, yeah.
Catholic. 1st and 10 coming up for the Rockets. There's the give to Lewis. And
We teach a study hall. We need a study hall teacher up here.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got some pretty smart guys teaching study hall too. I'll tell you that right now. We don't have many lightweights on the faculty.
No.
I mean, these folks are all accomplished, all brilliant. It's great, and they're all great with kids. Like I say, we're building these, doing our best to help give them the ability to be, to grow into legends.
Well, we got Mr. McGahee back behind us, and I mean,
It's possible.
How
Anything's
awesome is this?
possible.
Kid graduates college,
Yeah.
comes right back.
Comes
It's
Lewis
awesome.
running right.
Yeah,
He's still
nice.
moving. Gonna roll forward. He kind of
And
got
the ref,
hit. And then
ref gave him the yard that he rolled.
Heck yeah.
nice effort by the Rocket running back. Keith, they're going to give him about 5 on that. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, but talk about that a little. I mean, there's a lot of graduates that are teaching.
Yeah, it's awesome. We got a lot more that apply. I mean, it's such a cool thing. It's so special to have graduates not just come back to visit us, which we get all the time. I always know when the colleges are on fall break, spring break, Christmas break, because we get a stream of graduates coming through, which is awesome.
Rockets looking to add to their league. There's
That was
wow.
well defended.
through out. Now right down
Jordan.
here in front of us to Lewis. And boy,
Jacquez Jordan just sniffed that
Yeah.
out, and he was right there.
called him out at the beginning of the game as a player to watch. Keith,
Yeah.
nice play.
But listen, guys, we seek a diversity in our teachers, and that's in all ways, diversity of interest, diversity of abilities, racial, ethnic diversity, and also diversity of experience. And that's why you got the guys like Jack McGahee we're so excited about. You got to have those young guys in there.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
really cool.
Here we go, 4th down. England looking. He's going to keep himself running to the quarter of the
Oh,
end
he got
zone. Did he get it?
We got the first down regardless.
That's right.
That's a great run.
Boy, nice
Man,
effort by the Rocket quarterback. And
What a gutsy call. Coaches
tried to get in the end
I
zone,
mean-
but still be enough for a 1st down, and Rockets will have it 1st and goal at about the 1-foot line. And Keith, a chance to go up 3 scores right here.
Yeah, and Jack, I hope you just see the heavy package.
Oh, yeah, this is my favorite play. Here it comes. Beef on beef up front. There's the push.
Touchdown, Rockets!
There it is.
Boy, nice push by the Rocket offensive line. Rockets strike again. It's going to make it 18-0 with 5:20 left in this 2nd quarter. It has been all Catholic high so
Got
far.
a little rally
That's right.
towel going on up here.
That's
How
right.
about that?
Absolutely,
that?
I love it.
Yes, sir.
Gotta
Boy,
really-
Keith, when they line up in that formation, it's been one of the most effective plays all
I
season.
mean, who was it? The Philadelphia Eagles that started that
Yeah.
or something? I mean,
Yeah, they
here in
did.
the
Remember we
last
did
year
that
or
against
so.
Nolan this season and did it 3 or 4 touchdowns
Oh,
that
those
way.
guys.
I was wondering how gun shy we were going to be after that fluke play a few weeks
Yeah.
ago where we did that and they kept his feet,
stripped
kept
us,
his feet,
yeah.
and they stripped it. You don't have to worry about that on the goal line.
No.
You're either in or out. I mean, it could happen.
The
But
Rockets are going to go for 2 here to try to make it 20-0. England's got 3 receivers to his right. He looks left. We got a flag down.
Is this our first penalty?
we had the unsportsmanlike.
Yeah,
True.
they're going to get the Rockets for a false start. That'll back them up 5 yards, and he'll need 7 to convert this 2-point conversion.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, we got, speaking of the unsportsmanlike and dancing, I guess Jackson was just getting ready for tomorrow's homecoming dance. Do you know we've sold over 800 tickets
To the
to
home.
the homecoming dance?
Yeah.
I know 2 priests that aren't happy about that.
Well, let me tell you, so you got something special going on when you've got 400 of your students roughly bringing dates or whatever.
That's a lot of
800 kids.
That's a lot of
And
kids.
it's going to be a great time, I can tell
All
you.
right,
that.
England scramble.
Go
Really,
Jackson.
he's
Go
got
Benny,
room.
yes!
He's going to get it. Wow, nice job by the Rocket quarterback.
Man, you
the
talk
whole
about
play
improvising.
was supposed to go to the right. There was nothing there, and he just spun around and scored himself.
Yeah.
Wow, he made that look easy.
It's just such an added weapon when you've got a quarterback that can run, guys. I mean, every team wants that, right?
Jack, and we joke about the vision that we have from up here, but for a guy on the field,
You don't see
to
what
see
we
the
see.
22 guys out there moving around, and for him to have that vision and be able to just have the clarity to find that little seam and get himself there.
Keith, you know who's got the worst view on the field? You should remember this. It's the coaches down there. I mean, it's great to be close, but they can't see, you know, the other half of the field on the far side is so hard to see from that sideline there. That's why you've always got to have somebody up in the booth with the headset on, because this is a fantastic view up here.
We have the best stadium in the state. I mean, this is as good as it gets. And we've got this awesome
amazing.
Staff here that treats us like kings. And
I love it. And look at that crowd again. It's filled in even more. I
Yeah.
mean, this is a big crowd, guys.
by far the largest crowd of the night.
Yeah.
Again, want to say thank you to our second quarter sponsor, Centennial Bank. Thank you for your support this season.
Let's see if he'll squib it again.
David Bald lines up.
Sky kick.
Ball is going to be caught about the 11-yard line, and wow, big space in the middle. Rocket defense there, going to tackle him about the 36. Jake Blackoken there on the tackle. Keith, we say his name 8-10 times a night. He just makes plays every single week.
Yeah, he's just consistent every single week.
He's not the first Black Oak you'd say that about.
I know.
Don't you love
There's
the families that come
the
through?
long
You got
legacy,
2-3
kind of
brothers.
Palladino up on the offense.
Palladinos.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys, and it's just so cool to see that.
Coming up at the Rocket defensive line, Whit Couples, Peyton White, playing solid. Geyser up front. Kind of plays that rush end position. Here we go. There's the give, and wow, hit immediately, and a whole bunch of Rockets there. Jake Blackoken in there.
Be careful jumping on the pile there at the end.
Yeah.
That's good swarming defense right there. That's that old pursuit drill, you know.
Boy, Peyton White was the first one in there.
Another great kid.
Jack, we can't we can't downplay that this is a good football team we're playing. I mean, I know. Oh goodness, another penalty.
There's the penalty. Geyser just got he got faked, and then just kind of carried him forward.
Yeah.
Easy call.
On the defense, 5-yard penalty.
He's going to
Still
run
second
to the
down.
sideline, and Sawyer Bagby checks in for him.
We talked about it in the pregame that Jonesboro's a 1-4 team, but they're a really good 1-4 team, and we weren't just trying to build drama. This is a good football team we're playing. Coaches have had some real concerns about it. We're a long way from over, but through the first quarter and a half, the Rockets have played really well. You know,
Yeah.
we've had some bend moments where we've gotten some receivers behind us, but to put up 3 touchdowns, we've had a couple other drives that have stalled out inside the red zone. Rockets are playing well.
Jonesboro quickly up to the line of scrimmage. And
There's gone.
uh-oh. Boy, if he'd have just kept running.
Got a penalty flag.
Get him flagged down. Rockets are going to catch a break on this one, Keith. Boy, nice play call by Jonesboro in a big hole. Flag is on the 44-yard line. Let's wait and see what they call.
Coming back.
Holding on the offense, 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Boy, two big.
Hey guys, listen to this.
Yeah.
I got a text from Roy Davis just now. Roy, the legend, the namesake of the football field over there at Catholic High School, Roy Davis. And he called me at first, and I said, "Can't talk. What's up?" And all he said was, "Proud of the Rockets."
Word.
Isn't that great?
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
He's a legend, man.
Coach
Got
Davis,
the field named after him
Yeah,
over there.
he has meant so much to this school, to this program. We're going to have Drew May come up here in a little bit. And, I mean, we would, you know, so many of us just wouldn't be anything without Coach Davis and the leadership and all the years he put in. Boy, that's the same play.
Same play, Keith.
Well, I'll tell you, Father Trabu once said, at least once, best compliment you can give a man is to say that he's a good man, and that's Roy Davis. He's a good man.
I like that. I like to remember that.
I
That's
didn't-
good. No, that's
I
good.
didn't come
No,
up with
that's good though. I like that.
Don't credit me.
Bo Bradford on that last tackle, Keith. They've run that same play 3 plays in a row. Rocket defense kind of pressed up on the line of scrimmage here. Once again, there's
String him out.
That's the kind of play.
Nice tackle.
Is that
Who was
Jake?
that?
That's Jake.
Black Oaken once
Boy,
again.
he came darting across the field, Jack.
You know who he reminds me of? Jackson Hatchett from last season.
Yeah.
Boy, he's playing fast.
Well, if you can just
That's high praise. That's an all-state
that's
football.
high praise.
Yeah.
That's high praise. If you can just keep that running back from turning his shoulders north, you know, that's one you try to keep him with those shoulders
See how
pointing to
much
the
ground he
sidelines.
covered right there?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And you got to take the perfect angle, otherwise that guy just shoots past you and it's all for nothing.
That's right. Great instincts, great speed.
Third down coming up for Jonesboro. 3 minutes, just a little over 3 minutes left in this first half. It's been all Catholic High. They lead 20-0. 3rd and 7. Once again, there's
Bottled
the give
up,
to the
bottled
running
up.
Back. Nothing
Beautiful,
there.
beautiful.
Whole bunch of rockets.
Did the ball come out?
No, boy, give him credit. He fought hard, Keith, to get back to the line of scrimmage. And
You guys see that stunt that we ran there on the D line, and they ran right into that stunt. I thought it was going to be a problem for us, but we're stunting so fast that we covered the hole quick.
nice job by Brody McGee on that tackle.
Another punt.
Finally, the last one to get in there. This will be 6 punts, Keith, in this first half. Credit to the Rocket defense.
Rockets are averaging giving up 11 points a game. And Jack, we are, ahead of pace right now.
Cisneros.
Nice punt.
Nice. Oh, he's going to be dropped.
We covered it.
Got it back.
Boy, Plafkin. Who was that?
41.
Right there, right there, right there. Davis Atkins.
I've got him in my Algebra 2 class.
Well, he fell on that fumble. So
He's
you
a
need to
very good student.
give him an attaboy when you see him
I'll do
Monday.
it. I'll do it. He's a very good math student.
Well, he just saved a possession.
See, that's a nice perspective we don't get about these
No.
players. We don't often have teachers up here,
Yeah.
so
No.
we wouldn't
Yeah.
know that.
We could be standing next to him at the grocery store and wouldn't know.
He made a heads-up play there. Saved disaster for the Rockets. Keith, 2 minutes, 11 seconds left. 1st and 10. You got a 3-score lead. What are you going to do here? I think you're going to give it to Noel Lewis. He's fighting for yards, Keith. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I wonder if Jonesboro's going to call any timeouts here.
Sam King there on the tackle for Jonesboro. Clock moving.
Comes Hayden back in.
Don't want to give him the ball back here. Might have to get a first down to
I think we absolutely have to get a first down.
take this lead into halftime. England, he's back. He's going to roll right. He kind of fakes roll, and he's going to keep. He's going to stay upfield.
Oh, he got hit out of bounds.
Boy, he
Roll
took a
flag.
shot.
Sure did.
Boy, they're going to make it. That's an easy call, Keith.
Yep.
He gets about one a game like
Yeah,
that.
that's right. Well, they get so frustrated
It's
chasing
so
them around.
hard on
Yeah.
a defender. It's so hard on a defender.
This is great.
On the defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Late hit out of bounds. They're going to give the Rockets 15 more, and kind of changes your play calling now, Keith. A
Yeah.
minute 30. Now you got the
yeah.
ball about midfield.
Yeah, keep an eye on Plafkin. I mean, they've been shading the second guy over, but I think if we spread 2 or 3 out to the left and keep Plafkin over here by himself.
Rockets with plenty of threats out there. Lewis, Braxton Burks,
Looks like
Plafkin,
one-on-one coverage
Haygrove,
up
all
top.
caught passes
Well, they've
tonight.
got Junior Smith over here.
Just the give to Lewis. He's running left. One man to beat. Boy,
Yeah,
just not enough speed. Credit to the Jonesboro defender, Keith.
Yeah, that young man's quick.
Jamarian Nelson. He just kind of climbed on Lewis's back and pulled him down.
Now Jonesboro's calling
Now
timeouts.
they want to call
Okay.
a timeout. That's an unusual timeout right there. Once again, thank you, Centennial Bank, sponsoring the second quarter of the Rocket football season. Thank you for your support.
I want to thank Bradford Marine. I want to thank Ethan Schock of Ortho, Arkansas. I want to thank Foundation Resource Management. I want to thank Full Sail Product Management Consulting, Hayden Myron Foster PLC, Integrity Plumbing, McClarty Honda, the Patch Boys, Pennaprime of Arkansas, Quattlebaum Grooms and Toll, Nathan Cooper, River Valley Builders, Ski Brothers Heating and Air, Spaces Storage, Dan Lusk, Matt Morris, State Farm, Stern Risk Partners,
you to all those Catholic High sponsors. We're back to action. 2nd and 9 coming up. 1:20 left in the second quarter.
That's good, tight coverage.
Boy, England throwing the gas away over there. That's his first time he's thrown to him tonight, Keith. Well covered by Brian Davis. He was all over him. There was no chance there.
No.
Boy, that play only took about 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised there.
Kind of thought we might have run the ball on that play. That's why I don't coach football, Mr. Dempsey.
Look, Coach Reeves, our OC, he's pretty aggressive.
Here we go. England. He's got Plafkin downfield. Lots of pushing and shoving. It was a good throw, Keith. Good no call there.
Yeah, that's kind of the same thing that's been happening in Jonesboro. Just ran out of real estate. Sideline was not our friend there.
It was a well-thrown ball, just well defended.
Yeah.
A lot of contact out there, like you said.
Jaquez Jordan defending on that play. Rockets will send the punt team on the field. Boyd Barnett will line up to kick. You have him as a student?
I do not. Wait, Boyd Barnett?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I do.
He's out there punting.
Yeah.
Low snap.
Good punt.
Nice high kick.
Right there.
It's going to take a rocket bounce.
Coffin corner.
Go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line where Jonesboro will take over. 1st and 10, 1 minute, 10 seconds left. They're still trying to get some points in this first half. It's been all Catholic High.
Jack, it just seems like this is the point where they're going to just kind of go back with those deep passes.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had 2 plays. They've had, running back off tackle, and then they've gone some of those deep passes, sideline routes.
Both teams with 2 timeouts left.
They'll try that again. They'll go back to that. I think
I would.
If
It's been there.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
And
been
then
there.
I might try a screen pass if I'm them.
Referee blows at the whistle. We're back to action. Myers in the shotgun, low snap. He kind of scoops it off his ankles and throws a slant over the middle, and his receiver's running backwards. Wow. Kellen Smith caught the ball, Keith, and tried to cut across field, but went backwards.
Clock running.
Just under a minute. They'll give him 7. 2nd 3 coming up. Myers in the shotgun. Jonesboro quickly on the line of scrimmage. Not in a hurry now. They get there quick and they move slow. Once again, that pass is completed to Cam Davis. Nice tackle by the Rocket defender there. They're going to give him that, Keith.
Yeah. Clock stops on the first down, but
still rolling. 35 seconds left. Myers, there's that long pass we've been looking for. And whoa, well covered.
Yeah.
Nice. Jackson Barron step for step with the Jonesboro receiver. Keith, that's great defense.
yeah, I'm going to tell you, the one guy they've gone after. They've gone after Jackson all night, and he's been the guy step for step. The only thing he's not doing is getting his head turned. That's probably the one critique, but he has done a great job. He's been between the receiver and the ball.
Rockets changed their defense now, sort of a prevent defense. They got Paul Plafkin way back on the 20-yard line, and there's a quick pass underneath.
Oh, you got to make that tackle.
Going to break a couple tackles. And boy, nice play by Jonesboro. They'll get the ball all the way to the Rocket 25-yard line. 21 seconds left. They're trying to score some points. Keith, I might call a timeout here unless the clock, does it start as soon as they spot it?
We did.
You called it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would get
Called
a
it,
timeout.
Yeah, they got your timeout, Jack.
Thank you.
Good call.
Well, they do have a kicker, Keith. We watched him warm up.
Yeah.
He's got a strong leg.
Yeah, you just hate to give up points here. I mean, we have pretty much dominated this first half, and then pretty much what we expected, just some passes. And boy, we had him wrapped up.
Keith, listening to the radio on the way over here, Hootens was really talking up this Rocket defense, only giving up 11 points a game. And, I was thinking about, because we've been to all the games, obviously, but you take out a late touchdown, 2 teams scored against us, and the Rockets are giving up 7 points a game.
Yeah.
That's up there with the team from a couple years ago. Made a nice run in the playoffs. They had a defense like that.
Had a walk-off safety.
Here we go. Myers, he's going to, same pass.
Oh.
There's no one there. His receiver just gave up on the route. Clock stopped, 16 seconds. Maybe a little confusion on that play. Mr. Dempsey, they're just going to throw to that. I mean, I would.
That's it.
That's
keep going
that's
that way.
their play right
Just
now.
going deep, going deep. Just got to be ready.
Myers has shown he can drop it in there, Keith. 2nd and 10 coming up. Rockets need a sack right here. Keep this clock moving, make them burn that last time out.
Jack, he's thrown right most of the night.
Yes, he's not thrown left.
Had one
That's a
crossing
good
pattern.
observation, yeah. Now he looks left this time. Right as we say that, there's a throw to the corner of the end zone, well overthrown.
Way overthrown.
No call. Nice job by the Rocket defense.
You guys looked at the points against that we've allowed. If you look in the, you guys have probably seen this.
Well, you're the math teacher.
Well,
so,
I like
so-
numbers. I like
okay.
numbers. So if you look, there's 58 points. If you look at the conference above us and the conference below us, we are by far allowing the fewest points.
That makes me.
Yeah.
What are you, a
Yeah,
math guy?
check that out.
Of course
Yeah.
we know that.
Check that out in the paper. It'll be maybe on Thursday or something this coming week. They always publish the points.
I like knowing that. That gives me some bragging rights there.
That's right.
All right, 10 seconds left. 3rd down. They might have a chance for 2 plays here, Keith.
Oh,
Oh,
we jumped.
got a flag. I think Geyser might have.
Yeah, he tried to time his jump, or time his.
Boy, somebody put a shot on. Stole my stuff here, Keith. TJ
Encroachment
Brown.
Yeah.
on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Keith, what do you do now? 8 seconds left. I mean, Jonesboro's got to maybe think about kicking, maybe. 1 sack and could be trouble.
Well, they hadn't had a sack all night, so.
No, that's true. Back to that bend, no break, you know.
They got 2 timeouts. Now they have 1. They're just taking 1.
Guys, I'm excited to see this celebration of the '84 championship here at halftime. You know, we're going to do the 40-year celebration. You guys heard about this?
No.
Yeah, we got. We're gonna. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do, but we're going to honor those guys who 40 years ago won the state championship.
Do I need to?
You might want to get
So
down
you
there.
inviting him is what you're saying?
Yeah. I brought my jersey.
He did. No, he literally did bring his jersey.
Nice.
Yeah,
He's got
Okay.
some socks from his freshman year.
I
in
do.
that bag,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably an old PB&J too.
Much to my wife's chagrin, I have all my old gear.
I thought he was kidding when he said he keeps everything, but like doing this 2 or 3 years with him, he's busting out stuff from the 80s. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you really do keep everything. Okay,
Yeah,
10
my wife
seconds.
is at home just shaking her head going, gosh, you have no idea.
She listens to this. She
Oh,
watches this.
she does. Yes.
Rocket defense trying to preserve this first half shutout. Jonesboro maybe with time for 2
Pressure,
plays. Here
pressure,
comes the blitz.
pressure. He will throw it fast. Boom.
Nice job by the Rocket defense.
Coach Cochran, I like the call.
Well underthrown. Lots
Only
of-
bad thing, it only took a couple of seconds. Surprised that was only 2 seconds. Does that seem right?
That's quick. That's quick.
a little late on
On
the.
a 20-yard pass.
Well, this better be the last play then. This field goal better take 6 seconds to.
That's surprising. That was only a 2-second play.
Okay, this might be the last. This will be a 37-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. The kick is up.
No
and
good.
It is no good. He pushed it to the right, and
It was a 6-second kick.
I like those. The Rockets will take a 20-0 lead here at this homecoming game against Jonesboro. So far, so good, guys.
This has been a good half. It's been an exciting half. We want to thank Centennial Bank for our second quarter sponsor.
We've got some homecoming court halftime things
Yeah,
coming up.
that's
We got
right.
the 84 team going to be. So, Keith, I'm
Good
going to take
halftime.
me a little break.
Yeah.
It's going to probably be a little bit of an extended halftime. So, Mr. Dempsey,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us.
Man,
you're
thanks for having
you're
me
a
up. I
natural,
appreciate
man.
it.
You're good at this.
Well,
Yeah, and I do want to mention the Mount St. Mary CHS homecoming court. We're going to talk about it here in a minute. But these young ladies, Maggie Wimberly, Jessica Finnegan, Sophia Keaton, Isabel Duke, Lily Lewis, Bella Craiglow, Darlene Varela, and Samantha Olvey. These young ladies are our homecoming court for tonight. So one of these young ladies is going to be our queen tonight. So that's an exciting night
Got
tonight.
that coming up.
Yeah, this is a big deal.
Guys, I'm going to take a little break. catch up with you guys in just a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll be back in about 5 minutes to watch this homecoming.
Please direct your attention to the west side bleachers. We'd like to present members and coaches for the 1984 state championship football team. The team finished with a 12-2 record and defeated West Memphis 42-12 for the first football state championship in school history. Congratulations to our outstanding group of young men and a great football team.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2024 Catholic High School Homecoming Halftime Ceremony. I am Gresham Messersmith, Secretary of Catholic High School.
And I am Amaria Love, Student Body President of Mount St. Mary Academy. We are your Masters of Ceremony this evening. We would like to thank the following people and organizations who have made homecoming possible. The Catholic High Athletic Booster Club, the Rockettes, along with the Catholic High Marine Corps Junior ROTC, for forming tonight's honor guard.
The Catholic High School faculty and staff, especially Head of School Steve Stracely, Principal Matt Dempsey, Assistant Principal Steve Ade, Monsignor Lawrence Frederick, Mrs. Deanna McGill, Mrs. Carrie Burkhead, and homecoming coordinators, and Coach Richard Cochran, head coach of the Catholic High School football team.
We begin our introductions this evening with the Rockette representative to the 2024 Homecoming Court, Samantha Nicole Olvey. Samantha is the daughter of Heather and Lance Olvey of Little Rock and is being escorted by her father. Samantha was escorted during our daytime assembly by senior football player Grant Goodnight, son of Leanne and Stephen Goodnight. Samantha is captain of the Rockettes dance team, UDA All-American, president and founder of Poetry Club. She is a member of Beta Club, National Honor Society, and Bring Change to Mind. After graduation, Samantha plans on attending the University of Arkansas at Fayetteville. Miss Samantha Olvey.
Representing the varsity cheerleaders is senior cheerleader Isabel Rose Duke. Isabel is the daughter of Amber and Stephen Duke of Little Rock and is being escorted by her father tonight. Isabel was escorted in our daytime assembly by senior football player Christopher Pace, son of Stephanie and Jim Pace. Isabel is the captain of varsity cheer and senior class president. She's a member of the National Honor Society and Beta Club. After graduation, Isabel plans on majoring in business at the college of her choice. Miss Isabel Duke.
Now we present to you the 2024 Catholic High School Football Homecoming Court. Our first homecoming court member is Bella Kate Craiglow. Bella is the daughter of Dana and Barry Craiglow of Sherwood and is being escorted by her father tonight. Bella was escorted during our daytime assembly by senior football player Connor Crum, son of Christy and Ben Crum. Bella is co-captain of varsity cheer, NCAA All-American, and on the Mount varsity golf team, where they just won a second state championship. She is a member of Investment Club, Interact Club, Bible Bells, Just Dance Club, and the Merchandise Committee. After graduation, Bella plans on attending the University of Arkansas. Miss Bella Craiglow.
Jessica Claire Finnegan is our second court member. Jessica is the daughter of Jennifer and Thomas Finnegan of Little Rock and is being escorted by her father. Jessica was escorted during our daytime assembly by senior football player Tobias DeSalvo, son of Misty and Donald DeSalvo. Jessica is secretary of Interact Club. She is a member of Bring Change to Mind Club, Just Dance, and a student athletic trainer. Upon graduation, Jessica plans to attend the University of Arkansas. Miss Jessica Finnegan.
Our next court member is Sophia Mastrella Andrea Keaton. Sophia is the daughter of Fulton and Brandon Keaton of North Little Rock and is being escorted by her father tonight. Sophia was escorted during our daytime assembly by senior football player Luke McGee, son of Cassie and Tyler McGee. Sophia is a member of the bowling team, Honey Bells, Just Dance Club, Latin Club, Bible Bells, and Bring Change to Mind Club. After graduation, Sophia plans to attend the University of Arkansas. Miss Sophia Keaton.
Our fourth court member is Lily Grace Lewis. Lily is the daughter of Amy and Matthew Lewis of Little Rock and is being escorted by her father tonight. Lily was escorted during our daytime assembly by senior football player Peyton White, son of Brooke and Jacob White. Lily is the captain of the varsity soccer team. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Beta Club, Just Dance Club, and is a student athletic trainer. After graduation, Lily plans to attend the University of Arkansas at Fayetteville. Miss Lily Lewis.
Darlene Varela is our fifth court member. Darlene is the daughter of Yesenia and Jesus Varela of North Little Rock and is being escorted by her father tonight. Darlene was escorted during our daytime assembly by senior football player Noel Lewis, son of Krista and Daniel Lewis. Darlene is president of Bell Ambassadors and president of Spanish Club. She is a varsity cheerleader and a member of Bring Change to Mind, Beta Club, Just Dance Club, and is a student athletic trainer. After graduation, Darlene plans to attend the University of Arkansas at Fayetteville. Miss Darlene Varela.
Our last court member is Maggie Catherine Wimberly. Maggie is the daughter of Ashley Wimberly and Neil Wimberly of Little Rock and is being escorted by her father. Maggie was escorted during our daytime assembly by senior football player Paul Plafkin, son of Melissa and Cole Plafkin. Maggie is the president of Spanish Club, vice president of Beta Club, secretary of Bell Raisers. She is a varsity cheerleader, a member of Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, newspaper, Interact Club, and on the merchandise committee. Maggie plans to attend the University of Arkansas or the University of Mississippi. Miss Maggie Wimberly.
And now I am happy to announce your 2024 Catholic High School Football Homecoming Queen is Miss Bella Kate Craiglow. Our queen is crowned this evening by Monsignor Lawrence Frederick, chaplain at both Catholic High and Mount St. Mary Academy. Mrs. Sarah Jones, head of school at Mount St. Mary, is presenting our queen with flowers. Serving tonight as our ball bearer is Jordan Owen, son of Allie and Dylan Owen, and crown bearer is Addison Reeves, daughter of Kitty and Chip Reeves. Congratulations to our queen, Bella Craiglow, and her court. Thank you for coming tonight and enjoy the second half of the game between the Jonesboro Hurricanes and the Catholic High Rockets.
Well, Rocket fans, we are back. Congratulations to Bella Craiglow, this year's homecoming queen. She is a golfer and co-captain of the cheer team, Keith. What an honor.
How exciting, man. What a great court we've got tonight. Just want to recap: Maggie Wimberly, Jessica Finnegan, Sophia Keaton, Isabel Duke, Lily Lewis, of course, Bella Craiglow, Darlene Varela, and Samantha Olvey. We want to congratulate all these young ladies. What a big day. What a big evening.
What an honor.
Yes, what an honor. And, of course, homecoming queen, Bella Craiglow. Congratulations.
Well, Keith, got a special guest up in here with us at halftime. This is the 40-year anniversary of the Rockets' first state championship team, and made a phone call this week, and I've got Drew May, the starting quarterback of 1984 first ever state championship Rocket football team. Drew, thanks for coming up here with us, man.
Sure, Jack.
How does it feel to be back in this? Look, we got the logo on the field and everything. This has got to be a special moment for you.
It's funny you say that. I actually texted my family and said they even have the Catholic High logo in the middle of the field now. Things are looking up, man.
Never
They're
happened.
big time. Yeah, we had the Razorback back in 1984.
The stars and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly, the stars on the field. So that's pretty cool to see that out there.
Well, Drew, it's so fun to have you back up here. We've run into each other over the years, but as Jack mentioned, as lowly sophomores when you were leading our team, I mean, we were terrified of you, number one.
I was absolutely terrified of all you guys. So.
It was absolutely hell having to defend you on the scout team. So still have nightmares, but therapy's getting us through it for all of us in the class of '87. But let's close that.
We're gonna close the windows here. We got to keep the music out of the broadcast.
Yeah,
there we go. Much better.
But we certainly, 84 was such a cool year. And remind me, am I wrong? But Coach Davis, we were talking about Coach
Roy Davis.
Yeah, and shout out to Coach Davis. He's listening tonight. But Was 84 that season, was that the first year he installed the wishbone?
That was the first. No, it was the second year.
Second year.
When I was a junior in 1983, we went to the wishbone.
Yeah, and that was like, I mean, that was revolutionary back then.
You may not remember, but when we played Jacksonville, we didn't even warm up on the field. We actually warmed up on the practice field,
right.
so they had no idea what was coming
Yeah.
whenever we – so we unveiled it actually at the start of the game, and it was pretty cool. And we had a unique set of athletes that actually enabled us to run the wishbone. The running back – I mean, you think about it. I know it's a little different now, but back then, I mean, we had 4 or 5 guys that were, 6 foot, 200 pounds that could run.
Yeah.
You look at Alan Crook and Dominic Fliss as a sophomore and David Hope, David Stovall. I mean, Billy Hartnett, he was probably the outlier related to being, 6 feet, 200 pounds. But
he was crazy.
He was crazy, and he ran super hard. And we had, so it was a unique situation. And, as I come to the game and I look at these guys, I love the way they throw it around now. I wish we did more of that. Back then, we ran predominantly, and that was a lot of fun.
No, you guys pounded teams. I went to all these games, and you just pounded, just physically, just manhandled every team that whole season.
Yeah,
I mean, it was incredible.
And you talk about the offense, Drew, and I played defense, and you and I were talking. We were kind of reminiscing, thinking about the games that we played, and of course we were 4A, which was the equivalent
top
of 7A.
classification.
Yeah, and it was murderer's row back then. I mean, Central Arkansas was dominating.
Yep.
It was everything. And back then, I mean,
everybody was good.
Parkview, the year that preceded our championship year, had Keith Jackson, who went on.
James Rouse.
Yeah, James Rouse. These guys are NFL guys.
Anthony Chambers, Ricky Williams, who went to Fayetteville. Yeah, Anthony
Absolutely.
went to.
I mean, to a lot of folks listening, younger people particularly, these names mean nothing.
Right.
But you can literally look up the Chicago Bears. You can look up Oklahoma. You can look up the Green Bay Packers. I mean, that's who these guys are.
Yeah.
And all this talent was just swirling around Central Arkansas. Our year, our 84 year, I mean, we just talking. I mean, we went at so many games. We were undefeated for the first 4 games, 5 games, something like that?
I think it was even a little bit more than that. And we were talking about that. We got beat by Mills, who was actually hadn't won a game.
On homecoming.
God, they came
in
War Memorial and whipped our butts. And
it's those trap games. Every team.
But you know what? You know what happens? Some of those things are character builders, right? You look at it as a learning experience. You say, what happened? You regroup. You fight harder, and that's exactly what we did. I mean, we really didn't start hitting our stride until the playoffs.
How did Coach Davis handle that? I mean, how did he talk to you guys after? I mean, you were. By the time that point in the season you're undefeated, you're getting your names in the paper. Everybody knows who we are, and that had to have. I mean, how does he rally the troops after that?
So basically, it was a seniors meeting. Coach Davis called us all together and said, "You guys have a decision to make. Either you can sull up and you can pout and you can say, hey, we're going to give up for the rest of the year, or you can show everybody what you're made of." And I think for us, I mean, and it was a really wonderful group of guys that came together really as freshmen. We went to the city championship, I believe, as a freshman group against Henderson. We didn't win, but, we went to that game. And then as sophomores, we were undefeated, 10-0. Nobody beat us as sophomores. And then so we were used to winning. And really, it was a group of guys that loved each other, cared about each other, really respected each other. And, we got together and said, that's the last game we're going to lose. And unfortunately, we lost to Pine Bluff. But I think it helped us build a lot of character, helped us get prepared for the playoffs. And that run in the playoffs was just magical. It really was something that, I think fondly about it a lot. And the defense was amazing. And really, when I look back on it, kept us in so many games, and nobody scored on us. And
yeah, that was the thing. I mean, we were talking about you with the offense, leading the offense, but, Weavers – Deuce.
Kyle Lamb,
those
Mike
guys.
Berry playing defense, Robert Raff on the
gosh.
defensive line.
I mean, these guys, you just are bringing up
Those
more therapy.
Those are all big guys, too. I mean.
Yeah, and so we shut out a number of teams, and down that stretch in the playoffs, we talk about Pine Bluff, that was Eric Mitchell.
Yep, Eric Mitchell.
I mean, the guy who arguably I remember coming here playing those guys. I don't know if it was Mitchell or the next year. They show up in Air Jordans.
Yeah.
Those black and red Air Jordans. And I've never seen a human run so fast in my life.
Eric Mitchell was an incredible athlete. And, I mean, as you know, he went to Oklahoma. And I believe the person who ended up starting during that time was Jamel Holloway. So it was only somebody that was just a little bit
Right.
better who went. I mean, but that
Yeah.
he did some incredible things on the football field.
Wasn't a big guy either, was he?
No, he was 6'1". He's about 185 or so. Yeah. So, but I think he probably ran about a 4.3 40. But he did some things on the football field that I didn't see a lot of other. And you talk about folks that did that. Keith Jackson, another guy who took me out of the game against Parkview, and whenever we were juniors, and I have a great picture of that. That's it's very humbling. But anyway, there's some wonderful athletes.
Watching him play, and he would catch a punt. And before he'd go score his touchdown, he would make sure he would run over all 11 players on the other team. I mean, it was like he would go look for people to run over. That guy was incredible.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing with this team. I mean, it was physical every day. I remember practices, and I mean, we all left there because we had to be your scout team, and
had to be.
Yeah, we did. I mean, yeah. I mean, look. I mean,
simulated the opponent, right?
We did,
yeah.
But I tell you, that's what playing against you guys as sophomores is really what made us better to come back and be able to win it the next year.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we wanted to challenge you. I mean, because we grew up winning.
Yeah.
And I played with Dominic and those guys, and we needed to prove. Because it's Catholic High,
right.
And as a sophomore, you got your butt kicked as a freshman, so you got to come out, and you got a little cockiness as a sophomore, so you got to come back and hold your own. But unfortunately, we had to go against you guys.
Yeah. Well,
but I'm going to tell you, it was an incredible ride watching you guys and looking up to you guys. It was amazing, and that run in the playoffs. I mean, we can talk about that. Talking about the defense, we played Pine Bluff, take the loss, then we go to West Helena play Freddie Childers.
Yeah,
guy,
here.
I think I remember
torrential downpour here.
Yeah, Pilcher said, boys, when you come out, you might see the field tilt a little because that's Freddie Childers.
Yeah.
And who was it that his job was to take his knees out the whole
That was John Duchelle, who ate his lunch all night. And Freddie got so mad because John was just in his grill relentless because, John wasn't going to let him go. And he wasn't used to that. And, I got, I think 3 or 4 stitches out of that game from a shot to the chops. But Duchelle kept Freddie out of our backfield all night.
And reminding y'all why I played basketball.
Yeah. And listen,
mentioning stitches. So
Freddie was about 6'4", 300 pounds. Duchelle was 6 foot, probably 172 pounds.
Right.
Didn't back down.
Yeah, did not back down from him. So that was pretty cool.
Then we went down to Hot Springs.
Yeah, Kyle Tate was a quarterback. He was hurt. They were banged up. We ran the ball. I don't even know if we completed a pass in that game, but we just ran up and down the field against Hot Springs. That was a wonderful game. The defense all was lights out again.
Then we got to play Hall the second time and beating Hall twice in a season, and they're painting the triangle.
Yeah.
I mean, that was some of the coolest stuff ever in the same year.
That was awesome, getting to go up against them. And, we barely won that first game.
Yeah, it was 7-3.
7-3, yeah, like 40 seconds left in the game. We were fortunate. Got a great block from Alan Crook on a option to the left.
Crazy.
Yeah, an option to the left, and great just crackdown block. Took the defensive end out and was clear sailing, and we won that game 7-3. But then a little more decisive in the playoffs, which was awesome.
Yeah, you Google crazy, and there's Crook.
His picture shows up.
And then we come here for the state championship, West Memphis, and it turned into, it was a touchdown fest.
Yes, it culminated. Just everything came together that night against West Memphis, and they came down and scored, so we were down, but we were able to jump back real fast. Another option play to Crook, scored a touchdown, and from there we kind of started imposing our will a little bit on the.
Mariani comes back, gets the score.
I
remember that.
Yeah.
He went nuts after that touchdown.
Yeah, he had been hurt.
Yeah,
ran into the sidelines, and he still has that football. I bet he didn't give it up.
Well, guys, so cool. Just to jump in here real quick, Rockets took the kickoff. Garrett Mack, they're going to take over here, 1st and 10 at the 26. I want y'all to keep talking. I'm just going to throw a little bit into the game here and there. Here we go. England fakes the handoff to Lewis. He rolls to his right. Oh, he had Braxton Burks running towards the sideline. Just Keith, I guess his momentum carried that pass a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough. And Drew, you can talk to this. I mean, he's a right-handed quarterback. He's rolling to his right, but he's got a lot of momentum coming that way. It's a hard pass when you're running right and got to square your shoulders.
Yeah, it's super hard, and he did a nice job trying to square his shoulders there and get that ball out there. I tell you one thing, Jackson's got a much better arm than I did, and he looks pretty fast too. So
good athlete. There's the give to Lewis, followed behind Olamy once again, and wow, Powell Olamy, Keith, that's 3 or 4 plays where he's running that lead block and making a big hole for Noel Lewis.
That puts us in 3rd and manageable, Jack, and that's where we really need to be. We got to get some momentum coming out of the half.
I want to keep the pressure on these guys. I feel like, Keith, a couple long drives and this defense is going to fold up for Jonesboro. They spent most of that first half on the field.
Yeah, they're running those 4-down linemen. They haven't done that most of the season, and these guys are going to get tired. Just pound them. Oh, there's Jackson. Great play fake. That's going to be a first down in high school, Jack. We know it.
England faked that. He kept it. And
Drew, they don't measure.
Yeah,
they do not measure. It's the strangest thing.
In the name of efficiency, it goes quick.
There's not been – we're undefeated. There's no measurements in 2 years that we've been doing this.
Listen, I'm all for it. If it's close, it's a first down.
And it's I mean, they're just passionate about it. It does not matter what school it is. They just don't measure. So
1st and 10 coming up for the Rockets. England, he's going to look to his right. He scrambles out. He's got Noel Lewis. Kind of throws it over his head. Nice pressure by the Jonesboro defense there.
He was kind of eyeing Braxton as he was cutting across the middle, but there was a defender that was coming in on him.
Here we go. Tyler Craig there defending.
Drew, you played quarterback, and then I remember you were a punter.
Yeah.
And man, you had great punting skills, but you were deadly because I remember plenty of times you would get that ball, and we could also run the fake punt pass.
Yeah, and we ran a couple. I remember running one for a touchdown in Conway.
Yeah. There was no pooch kick back then.
No, I love that, though, but we didn't do that back then, unfortunately.
England fakes the handoff. He's going to keep and run left.
He's great
got a
yardage.
lead block upfield. Gassaway kind of held the defensive back in check, and boy, England with a nice run of about 8 yards. And Keith,
Jack, that's one of those things. Gassaway, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that will never be statted at all.
No.
But he held that block out there and gives us 8 yards on that run.
Nice job by the Rocket offense.
I like that they get Jackson out on the edge. He's got wheels. He can run. He's
a
dual threat guy. Right, get him out there. Let him use his arm or his legs. He really can run. I love how quick he is.
Rockets trying to convert this first down. There's Lewis running hard up the middle.
Drive your feet.
Boy,
That's good defense.
Just a little short, Keith. He's going to be about a half-yard short. Going to bring up 4th down.
I'd go heavy here.
I would run that. That's my favorite play.
That's Burdine in there.
Guy Webb, Luke Burdine check in. Here comes that power formation.
Yeah, we
Keith.
got this little heavy package, and
Here we go. Going to need that big push. Going to try to draw him off sides.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, no.
Goodness. He dropped the ball.
Let's see where they spot it.
It
doesn't look good for the
no,
Rockets
it's not.
here.
Yeah, that fumble just got us.
To watch that replay again, Keith, they were packed in there so tight it was hard to see what happened.
Yeah, I don't think he got a good exchange. I think
Rockets will turn it over on downs, and they're going to give. Here we go. We're going to watch the replay here. He did drop it.
Yep.
Yeah, this will be the best field position for the night for Jonesboro, Keith.
Yeah, the Rockets got to be careful not to give them momentum here, right? Come out of the half. You don't want them to get any momentum built up.
Oh, breaks a tackle. Wow, couple broken tackles there. And, boy, the Jonesboro running back still not going down. He's running hard.
That's kind of where we ended the first half. They got that long run. It got called back, but we've had just a handful of broken tackles.
T.J. Brown, nice carry. Going to get about 11 yards, moves the chains. And
we talked about him at the top of the show. He is a tough, big running back.
Once again, T.J. Brown with the carry.
Got to go low.
Boy, he's running hard. Rockets struggling to get him down. 3 or 4 Rockets in there. And what an effort by the Jonesboro running back. Jake Blackoaken was the last one off the ground, but Gosh, Keith, he carried about 5 Rockets with him.
Yeah, Jack, big number 71, Jadarius McCray. He is 6'1", 320. When you got him leading the way for you, that's trouble.
Rockets will still. Here we go. Quick pass out to the right.
Oh, we were there.
Boy.
There just
Nice
seemed a
play
little
by
hesitation
Jonesboro.
in our defense.
Matt
It just seemed-
Bartels. Yeah, they kind of hold not quite as aggressive right now, Keith.
Yep.
Quickly, Jonesboro, another
Chris
first
Pace.
down.
Chris Pace was right there. He just needed to just surge and finish that off.
Jonesboro driving here. There's the pitch to running back, and boy, he is just running all over Rockets. T.J. Brown once again. Keith, he's got 30 yards rushing on this possession. First and goal coming up.
Jack, we've seen it all year. We've got a bend but don't break defense, and it's time.
First and goal coming up here for the Cyclones.
We see a lot of teams run, and then they get away from it in this
Yeah.
situation. They start passing, doing some weird things. Let's see what they do here.
That's the give to T.J. Brown once again. One man to beat, and boy, touchdown.
Hey, that was a well-designed play.
Yeah, well executed. Boy,
Drew,
Jonesboro coaches got into him at locker room.
And Drew, that's exactly what you just mentioned. That is the momentum drive we didn't need.
Yeah, so it's going to be important for the Rockets to come out in this next drive and put a few first downs together, eat up some clock, hopefully drive down and put some points on the board.
After that touchdown, Jonesboro gets on the board. The extra point is good. Cisneros. With 8:47 left in this third quarter, Catholic High 20, Jonesboro 7.
You know, interesting too, guys. Jonesboro came out and didn't repeatedly throw those balls down the field and started trying to establish the run and started pounding on the Rockets
didn't do
up
it all
front a
in the
little
first
bit.
half, yeah.
So took a little bit different approach and it worked out for them. So hope they didn't figure something out.
Yeah,
there at halftime.
They had taken a bunch of deep shots early in the first quarter and just wasn't working.
This Rocket team the last couple seasons has been susceptible in the second half to come out, and we've had several leads. We lost a game here last year against El Dorado, had a 21-0 lead, lost 22-21. So
yeah, it just came out flat, and we're not there yet, but just a situation where we just couldn't get a drive going, and the other team just started hitting and got going on all cylinders, and we just never got our wheels under us. Different team.
Yeah.
This team has not shown that tendency in the first 5 games.
Need a big return here. Cisneros, and boy, strong
He's
leg.
a good kicker.
Boy, that ball's going to go all the way to the end zone for a touchback. Strong leg on that Jonesboro kicker.
He does it all. Punts, kicks, PATs.
Rockets will take over, 1st and 10. Want to be sure and thank our third quarter sponsor this year, sponsoring Shackelford Road Veterinary Clinic. Thank you for your support of Catholic High and the Rocket football program.
Saw Brian Barron tonight.
Right on. Okay, Rockets second possession here of the third quarter, 1st and 10. Jackson England, he's all alone in the backfield. There's a quick pass. Once again, Noel Lewis. Keith, they like that play.
He's a leading receiver.
Who'd have thought? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's about 5 catches for him tonight.
It's a good comfort pass. I mean, look, it's 7 yards, 6 yards.
They did that about 2 or 3 times in the first half.
Yeah.
Right.
Rockets going to take their time. Got the clock on their side right now. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left.
Drew, it's kind of, they're covering up all the wide receivers. Are kind of leaving the running back alone.
There's Lewis.
Well,
that's
field.
Tough. Tough run there. He's going to get about a yard on it, Keith. Just looking for some room to get upfield.
It's a big third down here.
Yeah, big play coming up. Rockets really need to convert this and keep possession of the ball. 3rd and 2 coming up. Come on, Rockets.
We've done a good job all season on 3rd down. Really have a high conversion percentage here.
It is to Lewis running hard.
Boy, he just went right
Boy.
into a wall.
Gonna see where they spot it. Gonna spot it right about the 30. It's close, guys.
That's a first down.
Yeah, Keith, let's see if your no measurement rule comes in place here.
No,
No, they're
that's a
going
short
to be
spot.
a little short. Boy, big call coming up here for Catholic High. They're going to bring on the punt team. Wow, disappointing series there for the Rockets.
Wouldn't be surprised if we try and get a hard count, see if we can get them to jump.
Jonesboro sends back LaSharwan Smith. Good snap. There's a good, nice high kick from the Rocket punter. Calls for it. Takes a rock and roll. Keep going, ball. It's going to be spotted down at the 22-yard line. Flip the field, guys.
Yeah, that helps.
That's a good punt.
Yep, it's a great punt.
All right, not the worst thing. Just got to play defense. That's what we're good at.
Once again, Keith. Shackleford Road Veterinary Clinic. Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you for supporting the third quarter of the Rocket football season.
These guys had a mercy rule this time last week, so.
Well, they're hanging around, guys.
Drew, this has kind of been where first half, we've been in a lot of these games where we've just had some opportunities. We could be up 2-3 scores additional, and we just hadn't been able to get there.
There's a quick pass out. Myers.
Got to make that
Gotta
tackle.
Got to make the tackle.
There it is.
Well done.
Yes.
Boy, quick pass out there. And
Two
was
good
it?
things there.
Walter Menifee there
Yeah,
defending.
Walter was not letting go, and then we had another guy come in and just finish it off.
Guys, he doesn't make that tackle, he's gone.
Who was that finished at 22?
Chris Pace.
Yeah. Good to have Chris back. He'd been injured.
Faked it. No, they give it to T.J. Brown, and he's immediately covered up.
So this is back to our Rocket defense. But, Drew, to your point, they came out of the gate with a pass. They've been dominating us with a run.
Yeah.
Now you're in a definite passing situation.
Third down coming up for Jonesboro. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in this third quarter.
It'd be interesting to see if they go downfield again like they've been doing on a lot of the third downs.
Guys are over here. He is chomping at the bit.
His comfort pass is to the right.
There it is. There's a quick pass out.
Look at
complete.
that. It's well done.
Well covered by the Rockets, but it's going to be enough for a first down. Kellen Smith on the reception. A couple of Rockets there, Keith, but it's enough to move the chains.
He just had plenty of time, and that was a pretty
Gotta
easy
give
pitch and
credit to
catch.
the Jonesboro offensive line. Rockets not had a lot of pressure.
No.
Just to give to T.J.
This is
Brown.
the one we got to stop. Yeah.
Boy, nice job by the Rocket defense. Nothing there.
Jack, I think if on that particular play, if he gets 3, 4, 5 yards, I mean, we start getting ourselves in a bad situation. But we hold them to 1 here, changes their play calling pretty significantly.
Clay Counts there on the tackle. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 coming up for Jonesboro. There's a fake to T.J. Brown. That ball hit the ground. Incomplete pass. Once again, Kellen Smith. Boy, he likes throwing to him. It's his #1 target tonight.
Kind of made me nervous with those two guys over here, and we didn't have anybody over the top.
No, we did not.
Big third down coming up, guys. What are you going to do? Drew, you're an offensive player, but what do you got for us right here on defense?
I'd go back to that play they just ran.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
On defense, like you guys said, I'd love to get some pressure on the quarterback.
Comes the Rocket pass for us. They're going to throw long, well overthrown.
Yeah,
he just got rid of it.
Yeah.
That was a nice job by the Rockets. They blitzed there, put a little bit of pressure, made him get rid of the ball. That was nice.
Yeah, Chris Pace was the extra man coming in with, they didn't account for, so that just put the extra piece of pressure.
Well, I like that, Keith. 3 and out. We only got one first down in there.
Yeah, that was a great stop by the Rockets.
Paul Plafkin going to be back. Still yet to have a return. This is their 7th punt tonight. No returns. Look for the fake.
Watch him.
The fake. He's going to kick it. Boy, Cisneros, look at that kick. Wow. That guy's having a heck of a game.
I think he might have been able to make that.
The Rockets only have one guy out there, right?
Yeah.
Would have been a one-on-one situation, but
Cisneros is not an athletic guy, but
No.
there was room.
Yeah, we watched the replay. That guy, I'm surprised the bench wasn't calling for him to keep going. There it is.
He didn't want to get tackled.
Hey, he probably didn't.
The Rockets will take over 1st and 10.
If he had committed to it, I think he got it.
This will be their worst position of the night.
Looks like we raided Walmart with
I
all
know.
the readers.
A lot of reading glasses. There's Noel Lewis, and he's running left, and boy, just nothing there.
Oh, good defense. I mean, number 22.
Yeah, Sam King.
Yeah, Sam, man, he's
just not been beaten on that edge tonight.
he's quick out there.
When they've had Olami lead blocking, that's been effective, but
You know, Drew, the one thing that so much has changed from when we played, but the old crackback block is gone.
I know.
Those were the days.
Yes. Well, the blind side, yeah, it's but you know what? Safety of the player is super important, though.
It is.
here we go, England back. He's got Braxton Burks, and boy, just threw it over his head. Guys, I don't think Braxton Burks has a reception tonight. They have really been all over him.
Yeah.
That wasn't Jackson's best thrown ball tonight either. He was a little high with that one, and boy, quickly, Rockets 3rd and 11, buried inside their 10-yard line.
Braxton had 3 touchdowns, 200 yards last week. So
He had an incredible game.
he's caught the eye of the defenders this week.
Okay, 3rd down 11 coming up for the Rockets. England, he's all alone. He's looking for a little room. He's going to run. He's got a little room, and he's going to get the first
He's
down,
got
guys.
Goodness. Drew, that's got to make your heart warm.
I love it.
What an effort by the Rocket quarterback, and there was just nothing there, and he got rushed and just said, okay, I'll run.
Drew, the difference with you would have just a guy would have hung on to you, and you just would have carried him the extra 8 yards.
I like the contact, Keith.
I know. Yes, I remember. So do my shoulders.
I like the contact.
Yes.
That sounded ominous
Which
right
I know
there.
is rare from a quarterback. But
Yes.
Okay, England back, and boy, he's going to be flushed out, running to his right, and Keith, he'll get about 2 on that. He thought he had Noel Lewis open for a second, but would have been a tight throw. Wisely just, and that's the difference between Jackson England of this year and Jackson England of last year.
Yeah.
Didn't force the throw. Go get 2 yards. Play 2nd down.
Jack, we hadn't thrown the screen.
Uh-oh.
I'm just observation. I'm
Yeah.
not calling for it.
Well,
I'm just
it's
telling you it's
been an effective play last few seasons for the Rockets. There's a quick pass out. Once again, he just kind of
timing was just not there.
underthrew Plafkin. We had him open. Just not a great pass. It's gonna
Once
fall
again, we got
incomplete.
ourselves in 3rd and long.
Boy,
We just don't seem as crisp.
no. Rockets aren't in any hurry on offense. The clock stopped, but we do look a little flat right now, guys. Here we go. Big 3rd down coming up. England surveying the defense. He's got Noel Lewis
If we
to
can
his
get the
left.
blocking, I think the pass is going to be there.
England's going to run left. He's looking to throw. Nothing there. He fakes a pass. Going to go be pushed out of bounds. Keith will get 3 or 4 yards, but credit to the Jonesboro defense.
Yeah.
Nobody open. Once again, Rockets will punt. 3rd punt of the quarter. I'm going to put it on the defensive back tonight. Boyd Barnett there, ready to punt for the Rockets. Need a good snap. There it is. Another good punt. It's going to be caught at the 40, and a bunch of
Tackle.
Rockets
No,
there.
you got to make.
There's a block. Got it. It's
big
going to
block
come
in the
back.
back.
Yeah. Rockets will catch a break there. That's going to come back. 2 flags down on the 38-yard line.
Drew, not wrapping up is just. Yes, we got the break, but, man, you got to make that tackle.
Got to make that
Had
tackle.
him tackled right after he caught it. That was LaSharwan Smith. He's going to be disappointed. All that, and it's going to come back.
They've had 2 touchdowns come back on a penalty.
Yeah. Rockets catch a break. Wow.
So,
That would have turned up the pressure in the stadium tonight.
yeah, a good friend just texted me, coworker, and his observation is spot on. And same thing in the first half. 2 touchdowns now, both coming back on a crushing penalty to Jonesboro. But a team like this, 1-4, we talked about it all night. This is the best 1-4 team out there. These are the kind of things that are killing them. But we don't have a big enough lead to let this team hang around. You let them keep hanging around. We've only got a 13-point lead.
Guys, they're still talking about this penalty. I wonder. Rocket defense
That seems
is
like
on
a
the
lot
field.
of conversation for multiple flags.
They're going to figure it out. Once again, want to say thank you to Shackelford Road Veterinary Clinic for being our third quarter sponsor for this season. Thank you for your support. Here we go.
On the return, we have an illegal blindside buck. After the play, we've got an unsportsmanlike on the return team.
2 penalties.
Oh, wow.
That's
That's
big.
That's 25 yards in penalties, guys. Wow, big break for the Rockets. I didn't see what it might have just been look at that. Braxton Burks had him. He had his hands on him, and credit to KJ Anderson. Is that who that was? No, that was LaSharwan Smith. Want to give a shout out to someone watching the game, former neighbor of yours, Woody Jackson. Thank you, Woody, for watching tonight.
Yeah. Replay doesn't show the.
Didn't see the unsportsmanlike. Boy, huge break. They go from scoring to being backed up to their 12-yard line. I'll take it. Keith, the Rockets have been on the positive side of the penalties this season.
We
The
have.
teams we've played have gotten a lot of penalties.
When there haven't been a lot of flags in this game.
No, it's been pretty clean.
Yeah.
Okay, Jonesboro, 1st and 10. 3:20 left in this third quarter. There's the give to T.J. Brown, and
Good tackle.
Yeah.
nice job. Jake Blackoken got down low, got him by the legs. Another good game by the Rocket linebacker.
Black Oaken reminds me of one of those Emil kids when we played with. I mean, you just go look at this guy and you think he's just not that big.
Yeah.
Tougher than nails. And he comes from a family. They're all tough.
No gain on that. 2nd down. Myers with the give to T.J.
Excellent,
Brown. and
excellent.
Wow, immediately dropped. Bo Bradford, the first one there. He's fired up. Look at him running
Now we're
back.
talking.
Rocket defense got a little spark here. He makes a tackle. He's going to run to the sideline, but Coach Cochran there to meet him.
Yeah, they hold here. Rockets will get the ball back in great field position.
Yeah, we'll be at midfield. Now, we know they're going to throw some type of deep route. Jack, you got number 8.
Love to put a safety over there somewhere around number 3.
Yeah.
They're going to want to throw to him. All right, 3rd and 12 coming up. Quick pass.
Got to make this.
Make the tackle. Hold
There it
on
is.
to him. There you go. Nice job. Once again, Walter Menifee there defending, and Keith, he wrapped him up. 4th down coming up, and they're going to have to kick it, surely.
It would take a lot of nerve to go for it at this point.
Great stop.
But look,
by
he
the
does that
Rocket defense.
soccer-style punt, and
Keith Menifee's having a good game.
Rockets don't have anybody back, do they?
no.
No. They haven't
I
had a
like
return
that.
yet. This is the 8th punt tonight for Cisneros. A shorter kick.
Oh, rocket bounce. I like it. Right at the 50. Oh, it hit his knee. Did it not hit his knee? Yeah.
Does it have to be? Yeah, they're gonna mark it right about midfield, aren't they?
I think a little short of that.
1 minute, 18 seconds left in this third quarter.
All right, guys. I think this is our opportunity.
Former Rocket great Drew May up here with
Hit
us.
his hand.
This is awesome. Both you guys got state championship rings.
Well, Drew has a watch.
Ah.
I still have that watch.
I do too.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised you still keep everything?
I do.
There's Lewis.
Go no.
Running right.
Go no.
Boy, he just puts his head down.
Oh, God, you got to love that. I mean.
Jumps forward. He's going to get 7, guys. Nice run.
Got to love how hard he runs.
This guy's an 80s running back.
Yeah.
He is just a grinded out. I mean, he keeps driving his feet.
He's never really down. I mean, that's been about the third or fourth play where he's got an extra 2 or 3 yards just on the last little lunge or lurch forward. That's amazing, and he's not afraid of contact either. I love it.
Second and short coming up for the Rockets. England back. He's looking right. He's got Plafkin. Oh,
man.
Oh, again, well covered. It's a good throw.
It was. It was put in the right spot. It was just good defense. So, Drew, you left us at Catholic. You went up to the Hogs, right?
I was briefly on the Hill. I figured out very quickly that I wasn't good enough to play up there. D1 football is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
And I left there in the spring. I made my way to UCA and played for 4 years. And during the regular season at UCA, we were 38-2, so it was a ton of fun.
Wow. Those were the glory years. I mean, NAIA, amazing times.
Yeah, it was awesome. Harold Horton.
Yeah.
Mike Isom, Bill Keppel. Those were great teams. It's funny. I like to tell everybody, the first game I played in, we lost when I started my career at UCA.
Yeah.
We won every regular season game in between until I graduated as a senior until the last one.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. It was a great ride. We went to the playoffs, I think, 3 of the 4 years.
Fourth down coming up for the Rockets. There's Noah Lewis and big
run.
hole. And
good night.
Keith, that play is going to get us into the fourth quarter.
It's this kind of football that's going to keep us going week after week, Jack, Drew. That kind of running, just having this to be able to eat up a clock.
Offense not as sharp tonight.
Yeah. And that offensive line. I mean, we talked about this. You know, we've gone through. We're going to have a Regal Roofing, Mark Tarnowski.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sponsors our Regal Roofing, Regal Construction now, player of the game. But we've been so close to talking just about the offensive line each week because they just do so much, and those guys just don't get it. But those guys are going to get us through.
Well, guys, we got the fourth quarter coming up. I want to be sure and thank Stanley Hardware and Lumber for supporting the entire all the fourth quarters, the entire season. Thank you, Jeff Domboski and Stanley Hardware and Lumber. Drew, you going to stay up here in the rest of the game?
If you guys will have me, I'll stay as long as you want.
This is great.
What do you know about all this? I mean, our athletic career ended in high school.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Well, we had a ton of fun at UCA, some great teams there, great athletes, and I was fortunate to be a part of it. So, and you know, a little bit different than Catholic High, right? Because it was a little bit more of a brotherhood, and those guys, you know, I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it really was a special time, that's for sure.
You won a lot of games throughout high school and college then. Won a lot of football games. Wow. Okay, start this fourth quarter. Rockets 1st and 10, trying to add to this lead. There's the fake to Lewis, and Jackson England's going to keep and trying to find somebody. He takes a shot from the Jonesboro defender. He's going to get about 2 yards on that. Keith, don't like seeing my quarterback get hit like that.
No, and, you know, we started talking about this last week, Jack. Every week that we progress into this season, the speed of the defense is just going to get a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. We've known that. We played some teams that didn't have the best records. We're starting to see that as he's working towards the edge. These D-backs, these defensive ends, these linebackers, they're all pursuing a little bit faster. So him making it to that corner, just not quite having the success we've had earlier in the season.
give some credit to Jonesboro. This defense is not giving up.
No.
They are playing hard. So again, England.
I like that cut
nice
right
move.
there. Go.
Couple of moves makes two guys
Oh,
miss.
my goodness.
Running to the sideline, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds right at the first.
Good grief.
Breaking ankles out there. Jackson,
Drew, you didn't have
England.
those moves, baby.
Wow.
I did not.
No. Golly.
Keith, he's running back to he's a little hobbly right now. I don't like seeing my quarterback take so many hits. Watch these moves. 1,
Good grief. Those
2,
were ankle
3.
breakers.
Just Jackson, England with a little shake and bake.
Yes.
That hard run, they didn't give him the first down. He's just short, Keith, about a foot. So it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Play
10
clock's running
seconds.
down here.
Rockets may have to use a timeout. This is a big play. We don't need a penalty right here.
No, it's got to go straight.
Here we go.
Birdine.
They'll get it off. There's the give to, he's going to get it. Boy, just enough for a first down. Birdine with
There
the
will not
carry.
be a measurement.
No, that was Lewis.
That was no.
Yep, first down. Wow, needed that.
Yeah, that was a big play. Keeps the clock running.
Longest drive of the second half for the Rockets, guys. It is so cool to see our logo at the center of this field.
How about it?
That's okay. 1st and 10 coming up for the Rockets. England in the shotgun. He's
A lot
looking
of time.
downfield.
A lot of
He's
time.
going to the corner of the end
Go
zone.
Hayden.
He's
Go
got
Hayden.
Yes, sir! Touchdown, Rockets! Hayden Rowe from the corner of the end zone. Wow, Rockets strike back, and let's hope that's enough, Keith, to put these guys away tonight.
Man, that is a big drive, guys.
How about a high five on that?
Oh,
How about it?
Keith, that play's been there all night, and that
Yeah.
time Jackson England just
that
beautiful
was a beautiful
pass.
throw.
Guys, the line set that up. He just had time. You just watch. Look at this.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Just no pressure. Set his feet.
Nice pass. Well
And-
covered, too.
Yeah, and he put it on the money.
Looked like the pass play they scored on earlier tonight.
The Rockets are going to go for 2.
And Hayden's nursing a shoulder injury, so he's
Not 100%.
Uh-uh.
He stays on the field. No, that's Gassaway. Here we go. England back. He's going to
Wide
throw.
open.
Got a wide open
Nice.
receiver. Conversion is good. Yes.
Yes, sir. We'll take it.
Rockets will extend this lead to
that was
28-7.
close.
Braxton Burks. Nice catch. He had to get down low for it, Keith. Ooh, that's a big touchdown. That gives us a little breathing room right there.
Yeah, guys, I like the Rockets still running their offense, right? That's kind
That
of, you
was-
know, we talk about that a lot where you see teams who think they've got a big enough lead built up and they kind of play to not lose, not to win. And so
That was a whole aggressive series right
yeah,
there.
exactly. And, you know, really set up by the defense, right? Getting the ball back on their side of the field, which is awesome. I think it was the 46, 47-yard line. Then had a couple of great runs and put a wonderful drive together there.
You're exactly right, Drew. You know, going forward the rest of the season, it's just going to get tougher. And these teams that we're going to start going up against, they're going to be high potency offenses, and they're going to be able to come back and make up ground. I mean, we go to Sheridan next week. You're talking about just nothing but pass. They're just going to go. They're going to onside kick. So every possession that we get the ball, we're going to have to come back and have the mindset that we've got to score.
10 minutes, 35 seconds left in this homecoming game. What a night. Perfect weather.
Yeah, it's wonderful football night.
Thank you, Jeff Domboski at Stanley Hardware, for sponsoring the 4th quarter of this Rocket football season. All right. David Bald. Kick that. It's going to be caught about the 5-yard line. And
Got to cover.
here comes Jonesboro, and nice coverage by the Rocket special teams.
Uh-oh.
Late flags coming in.
It's usually going to be on the offense.
Brock Hatchett there on the tackle. Wait and see what they call. Boy, penalties just been tough on Jonesboro all night. Got two touchdowns called back.
They did.
That's the difference in this game right now.
This is coming back.
Rockets will accept that penalty.
Holding.
See what the call is. Yep. A lot of penalties tonight for Jonesboro. Costly penalties for Jonesboro. Rockets trying to hang on to this 26-7 lead.
Drew, you're 39 years out? 29 years out?
I wish.
Okay, 1st and 10 for Jonesboro. Myers is back. He's going to throw long. Wow,
Oh,
just threw a duck up for anyone to grab. And Keith, that's really the only threat to the Rockets tonight has just been that pass.
Yeah, and Plafkin just kind of found himself watching it instead of defending it. I think he found the ball, but he just didn't make a break on it.
Rockets had 2 defenders back, but Myers just throws it up for his receiver. He runs under it. Just a quick pass out in the flats, and wow, immediately knocked down. Who was that? Walter Menifee.
Yes, it was.
Keith, he's having a heck of a game.
That's the way you play on the corner.
No gain on the play. Best tackle of the night for the Rocket defense.
That could have been Darren Weavers, John Deuce, Mike Berry.
Here we go. TJ Brown with the carry. Big hole in the middle.
there.
He's got one man to beat. Couple of Rockets there, and wow, Jonesboro touchdown.
That's exactly what we were talking about. These teams can come right back.
They made that one look easy, guys.
They did.
9:36 left, and Jonesboro scores again. It's going to make this 26-13. Cisneros will come on for this extra point.
Let me warn you guys on something, too. They do a little bunched up huddle play on the kickoff where they turn right around and kick an onside. It's pretty effective. I've seen them do it a couple of times.
There's the snap, and Cisneros. It's good.
Cisneros is a good kicker, and you get lulled into the fact that he's going to kick it deep. They do their little huddle on the kickoff and turn right around and kick it. And it's almost like a scrum in
really poor defense on that last that touchdown play, Keith. A lot of arm tackling, a lot of reaching.
Yeah. Yeah, so this will, I mean, if they do what I expect, it's going to look like a rugby scrum.
Hey, Drew May, you've watched this this game with us tonight too, so you're going to have a vote in on the Regal Construction Player of the Game. It's going to be a tough one tonight.
It very well could be.
Boy, I can hear the Rocket coaches. They are fired up. They're right here below us, and they are getting in the ear holes of the Rockets on the sideline.
They called back our 2-point conversion? What's going on?
Yeah, I guess they did. Did they call that incomplete, that he didn't have possession of it?
Perhaps.
Good question. It's not on the scoreboard.
It was questionable on the
I thought
replay.
Braxton Burks caught it, I guess.
When you look at it again on the replay, it was close.
It was a low pass.
I guess the one ref may have gotten overruled because one.
All right, look, Rockets have their
this is what you
onside
worry about
kick
right
team
here.
up.
So did they just turn around from here, Keith, and
Yes.
kick it? Okay.
Rockets look ready for it. They got their hands team up front. Still a lot of time left in this. 9:30. Here we go. They're gonna line up to do a normal kickoff here, guys. Cisneros, he's been busy tonight. Oh boy, Hayden Roaf's gonna have to pick it up.
Nice though, he's got it.
A lot of room.
Go.
Boy, he ran over here to our side, and he had Plafkin out there, but Plafkin wisely, his only block would have been a block in the back, and he just stayed out of the play. Rockets will take over 1st and 10 at the 20. Really needing 3 or 4 first downs here, Keith. Get out of here with a win.
It's going to take, Jack, we got to get some points.
Thank you, Jeff Domboski at Stanley Hardware, for supporting the 4th quarter this year. All it took was one call. What a guy. All right, England got the Rocket offense ready. There's the give to Noel Lewis, and boy, just looking for anywhere to run. And Keith, you've said his name all night, KJ Anderson. Boy, he's a player. He doesn't miss tackles.
Yeah, this is a solid defense they've got.
Yeah, they've definitely picked it up in the second half for sure.
Clock running, getting close to 9 minutes left. Rockets aren't in any hurry. Clock's on their side right now. Play clock to 15. Rockets still in the huddle. They're going to use every bit of this clock. England's got them lined up. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Let's go. Let's go, Rockets. There, they just get the play off. There's a fake handoff to Lewis. Jackson England's got a Braxton Burks wide open at the 45-yard line.
Is that his first reception,
That's
Jack?
his first reception tonight, Keith. I never thought I'd say that. Fourth quarter.
When that play was just teetering on being a busted play and a penalty for delay of game.
Nice job by the Rocket offense. Put some field behind them now. Clock will continue to move. 8:20 left.
Yeah, a nice long sustained drive would go a long way.
That's a big play there, guys.
Yeah.
That was a real big play.
Get Jackson in a little rhythm here.
Play clock under 10 now. There's the give to Lewis, and he's running hard up the middle. And
nice run.
Yeah, he'll get about 3 yards. Keeps the clock moving. We're under 8 minutes now. Guys, Rockets just playing smart football right now. When you're not firing on all cylinders, you just got to be smart. I like us using this clock. They're still in the huddle. Good coaching here. There's the give to Lewis. No, England fakes it. He's looking downfield, nowhere to throw. He's going to dump it off. Oh,
that's a tough play there.
Tough play there. That was kind of a broken play. I like that he got rid of the ball. That keeps the clock moving. That was true. Jackson Barron, excuse me. No, who was that? That was Paolo Lamy. I don't think he was expecting the ball. He just looked up and made a good catch, tried to get some yards out of it, but the Rockets will lose 2. Third down coming up. Clock moving, 6:40.
I like it. Coach has just got everybody calm.
Yeah. Keith, the first down here would be a real step towards a win.
Nice, quick little.
Boy, just nothing there.
Nicely defended.
Credit to the Jonesboro defense. Rocket offense there. Not coming off the field with a lot of energy right now. Look, give credit to Jonesboro. Man, they've played some defense here. Haven't given up.
Well, and their offense hasn't either, right? That last drive, that was 2 or 3 plays, and they just took it right down the field. So
look, we gave them a 50-yard pass.
Yeah.
I mean, they earned it, but we gave up that 50-yard pass. We've just got to do better on these long plays.
Clock still moving inside of 6 minutes now. Low snap.
Nice punt.
Nice kick. It's going to be caught about the 26-yard line. He's going to run to his right. Lots of Rockets there. Somebody needs to cut him off. And we've said his name all night. KJ Anderson, Keith. He does it all.
Drew, we heard contain our whole life.
Jalen Alexander, excuse me. With 5:32 left.
Well, you can feel it. I mean, momentum has shifted.
Yeah. Rocket crowd's kind of quiet tonight. Just can't give up the big play here.
You need to stop here.
Yeah, no big plays.
Big test for our defense here.
Jonesboro is on the line of scrimmage. Myers, there's the give to with a big running back for Jonesboro. Keith, that's about a 15-yard gain. And Evan Scott tackled him, but gosh, he just gashed us right there, guys.
Yep. Just right off tackle.
It's like a couple guys in motion and more missed tackles. Wow. Jackson Barron there got that one, but still going to get 5 yards. And Jonesboro quickly up on the line of scrimmage. Clock moving. 5 minutes, 5 seconds left. Somebody on defense needs to make a play.
I was going to say, they just keep drawing us up, and
There's
then here
Myers.
comes the
He's
pass.
going to throw that pass, and he's wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Jonesboro. Whew.
Rockets going to have to get themselves together.
Guys, we got a ball game. Jonesboro's fired up. Give them credit, fellas.
Absolutely.
Those guys have fought and they have given up. Cisneros on the field. Probably has never kicked this much in his career as he has tonight. There's the extra point. Boy, just squeezed it through. It's good, and Rockets will hold on to a 5-point lead. It's getting nervous here in this Stanley Hardware fourth quarter, guys.
Well, the recipe's been simple for Jonesboro. They just, they gashed us a couple of times off tackle. Our linebackers started creeping up. We had to be prepared to stop the run. Then they set themselves up, and it's been the same thing. Throw deep, throw deep, throw deep. And we are letting them get behind us. And he's putting the ball. He overthrew a few early, but he's putting the ball right in the receiver's hands, and we're not behind him.
That last play was wide open.
Yeah.
Some busted coverage there for the Rocket defense. But look, Rocket offense can go out and get a couple first downs here, make them use their timeouts. And we're still leading.
We are. You start thinking now about missed extra points, missed 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that, start creeping in the back of your head. What we've got to do right now is control the ball and just keep moving.
It's the time for a senior over here on this Rocket sideline to get his team rallied and get them together. Guys, there's not a lot of energy on the Rocket sideline right now. They're a little shell-shocked. If I'm Jonesboro, I just kick the ball deep here. There's no need for an onside kick.
They don't need to at this point.
Yeah, they've got plenty of time.
And they feel it.
Cisneros, he's going to do a little pooch kick, and it's going to roll and go out of bounds. Wow.
He was trying to beat it.
Well, that was a good kick, guys.
Yeah, he was trying to shoot the gap and get to it.
That was a good kick. You have what they call that, the gunner down there? That guy was 1 yard away from it before it went out of bounds. Okay. Tale of two halves for the Rockets. Trying to hold on to this 5-point lead. Just under 5 minutes left on homecoming night.
Drew, you're never coming back up here.
All right, England. There's the give to Noah Lewis, and running hard up the middle and dives forward. And
good first down.
Yeah, they're going to get 5 on that, Keith, and that's what it's going to take to win this game. That right there.
That's right.
Clock will move. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left in this ball game.
Drew, I'm sure you've been in a bunch of games like this.
Can't give up the ball. Offense has to take over this game right now and say we're not giving the ball up.
What are you telling your team in there? That right there?
Yeah, exactly. Come on. Let's get fired up. We're going to first down at a time, one thing at a time. First thing we want to do is get a first down.
Okay, second down coming up for the Rockets. A little over 4 minutes left in this game. There's the give once again to Noah Lewis, and he drops the ball and falls on it. He'll get 1 yard, but crisis averted.
Hey, some good things. We got positive yards. Clock's still running.
We're under 4 minutes, 3:53 left. Clock is moving.
Huge third down here.
Yeah, this is the biggest third down of the season. Biggest play of the season right here.
Paolo Lamey's going to check out. Hayden Rofe checks into the game. Kind of think we're going to throw the ball in this one, guys. It is 3rd and 4. Here we go. Big play. Huge play. England throws. He's got Braxton Burks open. First down, Rockets. Wow.
Drew, did you see that coming?
No, I thought they were actually going to try to get Jackson out on the edge with his feet, give him a little RPO.
Wow, he threw a dart right there, guys, and
That's a lot of confidence.
that's a huge, huge play. Clock will continue to run. We're getting close to 3 minutes. Jonesboro is going to have to start thinking about using some timeouts here soon.
Drew, how much does it mean to have a multi-year starter, senior, running your offense at a point like this?
That's huge, right? You can't, he's going to calm everybody down, keep everybody focused for sure.
There's the give to Lewis, and he is
Keep driving.
drive. He is
drive.
working hard, and it's going to take 3 Cyclones to bring him down, but Noah Lewis will get 3 yards, and tough 3 yards, but important. Clock still moving, 2:37 left.
Drew, we were in West Memphis last week, and due to injury, they had to start a freshman. Wow. We're talking that's 14, 15-year-old kid, a freshman starting against seniors in high school.
I caught a little bit of that game and actually made some plays.
He did.
He's got
some ability. Yeah, we're going to be saying his name for a few more
years.
years.
I mean, we're lucky we caught him as a freshman because 2 years from now he's going to be something else.
All right, big play coming up. England going to keep. He's going to run. He's
There's
running right. He's got room.
Go.
He's going to.
Oh, good job of staying in bounds.
Did he stay in bounds?
I think he did.
He did.
Jackson England using his feet
and using his head. Boy, it's easy to run out of bounds.
The Rocket offenses, they're cheering on the student section. They can feel this one. That was a huge play. Did he stay in bounds?
Yes,
the clock is running.
He put the brakes on. Oh, folks, that's a difference maker right there.
We're having a senior quarterback right there. Scrambles, stays in bounds, clock moves. I'm surprised they didn't use a timeout there, guys.
Yeah, if Jonesboro's got them used, think they would have stopped the clock there.
It's taking them.
Need to protect that ball. There's Lewis once again running hard. Wow.
My goodness.
Guys, he just saw a wall in front of him and ran full speed into it. There's the first timeout for Jonesboro. Wow.
All right, now you're telling them, got to hang on to the football.
Yeah, well, we almost had a disaster right there when Noah Lewis dropped it, but wisely fell on it. That could have been.
How about that?
Keith, I want to mention a few of our sponsors that sometimes we don't get to. Doubletree Vet Clinic, Gastro, Arkansas. I want to say thank you to our friend Lauren Hoover, the Janet Jones Company, Jones & Sons, Staley Electric, Potbelly, ate there yesterday, Collier's, the CK Agency, Fish On Custom Rods, Biglow Gunworks, Firstal Valuation Services, Clarity Pools, Catholic High Grad French Hill, and Bumper to Bumper Auto Parts. Thank you, all of you, for your support of Catholic High and Catholic High football. Okay, I'm feeling a little better than I was about 3-4 minutes ago, but they still have 2 timeouts.
Jack, this is Stanley Hardware nail biter.
How long did you write that one up last night when you
spent
just
the night
up here?
It just hit me.
These jokes don't write themselves, do they? No, I understand.
You should be paying for this stuff, folks.
Okay, second down coming up, 1:24. Rockets trying to hold on to this game and get this win. Noah Lewis.
Goodness.
Running hard. He's going to get 4, Keith. Jonesboro is going to have to use another timeout. Rockets will be 1 yard away from the victory formation.
Golly.
Look at him run hard. Boy,
I'm going to tell you what, that block, Luke McGee just pancaked somebody.
Yeah, you guys were talking about the offensive line's doing a nice job up front, getting some of those guys out of the way. Yeah.
I mean, listen, right now, protect the quarterback. We had that long third down, or that significant third down. Got to protect the quarterback, get that pass off. You know, the line just never gets the credit sometimes. My dad, my brother were linemen. Man, this is a big game. We talked about this, and I'm not surprised it's been a tough game.
This is what the coaches said it would be.
We all knew this.
Yeah.
All right, this is the game right here.
All right, Rockets are 2 yards away from the victory formation and a big win on homecoming night. They'll try to extend this season to 6 wins and no losses. Crowds on their feet. Students are making some noise. Here comes Noel. England's going to keep it, and he's going to dive, and he's not going to get anything. It's going to bring up 4th down. Jonesboro going to use their last timeout. 1:14 left. Whew, big 4th down coming up.
What do you do?
Look, you guys were the ones with all the state championships, not me. I mean, what? I'm going to lean on my quarterback. What's?
That's what I'm going to do too. I'd put the ball in his hands, give him the option.
You can't kick here. I mean, we're out of field goal range.
Well, you're deep enough that even if you turn the ball over, they've still got to go 80 yards. And they don't have any timeouts left.
I agree.
That clock moves fast, too, in high school with no timeouts.
I've often wondered, and I don't know.
Boy, with that long pass, they make me nervous.
Yeah.
I want to win this game on this play right here.
I've wondered if we go into that heavy formation, if we've got something else that we can run out of it.
We've seen that before.
Yeah.
Texarkana.
Yeah.
They fooled everybody in the house against Texarkana, Drew. Ran a heavy formation 3 plays in a row, seemingly setting up for a field goal, and then ran and threw a touchdown pass to game-winning. Here we go.
Jack.
Here's the big formation.
Look, there's nobody out here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm crazy. There he goes.
England's going to keep, and he's going to get the 1st down. Stay going upfield. He's going to stay in bounds. 1st down. And that's going to be enough to – guys, I think the Rockets are going to pull this one out. Jonesboro out of timeouts. Boy, Jackson England wise. What a play call.
Wow.
Fake handoff, runs a reverse, stays in bounds.
Yeah, almost a naked bootleg out there. One guy blocking in front.
He's fired up. He knows they just won the game with that. Rockets are a couple of kneel downs away from a homecoming win.
For my heart, he could have cut that up a little earlier. And just
Drew May, I think we will have you back up here again.
I'm going to say,
yeah, Drew, you're good.
My
you're
invitation
good.
maybe hasn't been revoked.
No,
now.
you're good.
No.
You're good. You can keep your pass.
Well, the Rockets are in victory formation. Jackson England will take a knee.
This is
Waiting
big,
on
bud.
this
6-0.
That's awesome.
Hey, guys, let's give credit to Jonesboro, man. They came over here on a 2-hour bus ride, and they gave us a ball game tonight. Everything they had.
This is a tough football team.
Yeah, they turned the tables on the Rockets in the second half.
And, great coaching. They have picked out our weakness and exploited it.
There it is, and Keith, 20 seconds left. That one's going to do it. The Rockets are going to get a big homecoming win. High fives in the booth. High five to Drew May. We got to pick a Regal Construction player of the game. This might be the hardest one of the season. Drew May, you're our guest tonight. So that means I'm going to throw this bowling ball into your hands, all right? I'll tell you my vote. I would – go ahead.
No, go ahead.
My vote would be the offensive line. We needed some 1st downs right there at the end. Wasn't the best game for the Rocket offense, but when we needed 3 or 4 1st downs, they got them there in the 4th quarter. That won the game. I don't think you can give it to just one guy. I think you give it to the offensive line. But Keith, pick one. You called one out that made a big block there a second ago.
I'm okay with that, Jack. Jackson has played a great game. He's done so many things, but I don't think he gets to that point without the O-line. So I'll back you up on that.
Drew, you good with that?
No, I think that's a great pick, right?
All right, so
they had to come through at the end of the game there, right? They made some really great blocks in order to free Jackson up, get that last 1st down. I think that's a great choice.
Well, congratulations to the Rocket offensive line tonight for being we're going to call them the player of the game. We're going to call them one unit. So congratulations to those young men. Keith, let's go through their names real quick. We've got Luke McGee, Grant Goodnight, Sam Palladino, Cameron Swift, Tobias DeSalvo. Congratulations to those guys, man. Great game.
Well, folks,
we did it. We won.
We're 6-0. Homecoming. Congratulations to our homecoming queen. And then we're off to Sheridan.
Yeah, Rocket fans, we will be on the road next week at Sheridan. No telling where we will be at that game. We might be on the bleachers. We might have to rent a crane and have to be up because I don't know what we're in for. But, but be sure and join us for sure.
Drew, thank you so much.
Sure.
Always
thanks
a pleasure.
You guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks
It was
for
a ton
coming
of
out
fun.
here. Yeah, this
Thank
has been
you.
great. Rocket fans, thanks for joining us tonight once again. Rockets are going to get the win 26-21 over the Jonesboro Cyclones. Big homecoming win. Be sure and join us next week. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. Rockets will be on the road at the Sheridan Yellow Jackets. We'll see you then. Good night.
Good night.